Alright, welcome in everybody. So, where we left off in the previous one, was harvesting our first... I'm trying to think of how to say this. Harvesting our first year of grass? Anyways. I thought I heard this before, and maybe somebody in the chat can let me know if this is true. Isn't it bad to harvest in the rain? Doesn't it give you like a yield deficit or something? I think it's supposed to give you less of a yield, right? So I probably should just fast forward some time and see if the rain stops. What's up, Robert? Welcome in. Hope you're okay. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Robert? Yeah, don't harvest in the rain? Okay. I guess we'll shut her down for a bit. Oops. Let's go to the game settings. Not too bad, that's good. Alright, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't rain all day. I have it set to 15 times. Let's speed that up a little bit more. Let's do 30. I mean, I guess it's not super important because we're slowing the time down anyways. Let's go with 120 quick. I didn't notice, was it raining in the end of the last stream? It must have been, huh? Oh, still raining. I thought I saw the sun pop up there. I was like, maybe it's going to be sunny now. It's due for some sunshine. Rex, welcome in. Lion, welcome in. I believe it's the first time I've seen you, Lion. We're basically just waiting out the rain. I think it gives you less of a yield, so... Rex says, please be sure to harvest the like, roll a fresh comment, plant your subscribe to help grow the channel. Thank you, Rex. Tank Baby, what's up? Welcome in. Looks like the sun is almost here. Ah, still raining just a little bit. There we go. Alright, rain is gone. I seen you last month? Did I forget your name, huh? Been subscribed for a month. Well, I appreciate that. How are you doing, Lion? I'm usually pretty good with names, but maybe because it's not something a little bit different. You know, like there could be lots of lions out there. If it's something a little bit more strange, I guess maybe I would remember it better or easier. It was too cold this morning, stayed in the 30s until noon, in the 40s now. What's good, my boys? Playing some COD right now, so not gonna talk much, but dropping a... Oops. Dropping in for a view and a like, thank you. Also, background ASMR, nice. Waiting for your dentist appointment, huh, Rex? Okay. You should windrow all the rows together and make one massive row. That would be a pretty funny video tank. Not just like this field, but if you were to get a absolutely like insanely massive field and do it, I don't know, does it like delete after a year or something? Does it like go away or anything? Because that would be kind of funny to get like a couple of years worth of harvest and just... Oh, I was like, why is that not going? Get a couple of years worth of harvest and put that all into one big pile. See how high you could make it. How long since Farming Simulator 25 came out? It came out on November the 12th, which I believe was a Tuesday about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks and 3 days, something like that. I was at Walmart grabbing some things. Saw my ex-girlfriend ran the opposite way. I do that with everybody, Rex. I see somebody I know, I'm like, oh God, please don't see me. I'll like, you know, turn and put my head, like purposely not look at them, just like, please do not look at me. Even if you see me, do not approach. Drifter, welcome in. Like I'll see... This happened a couple of years ago. I remember my brother's friend's dad. I saw him at like a gas station. I was like, oh God. Like, please don't recognize me. Look the other way. Hide. Gas stations are pretty small, so... Or at least for the most part. I always try and hide. Made eye contact and scared the crap out of me. TGIF. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Rex, you usually got some plans. What's going on? Rex, not that good, buddy. Looks like I rounded this corner more than I thought I did. There we go. Setting up our Christmas tree this weekend. Very nice. Anybody else? Drifter says he doesn't have enough money for the combine or the seeders. Oh, I missed a spot. Oh, that's a bummer. You'll have to work harder. We also don't have any money. We have $459. And if you include our debt, which we took out a loan, we're like negative, I don't know, 250,000, I think it was. Tank says, yeah, I'm at 784 harvesting right now. Also getting my hair cut for the first time in half a year. Very nice. Rex, you weren't... Well, you were here at the start of this series. We realized yesterday, after doing all of the... Like, you know, all the field work we had to do, I had never bought a mower. We never bought any piece of mowing equipment. How weird is that? Robert, it wouldn't have been good if she stopped me. She did some bad things in the shower. Just 'cause YouTube, you know. She's cray. The mowers are way better than the lower attachments. Do the contract help for more money? Yeah, let's see. What was I going to do here? Probably have to bale it first, yeah. Wait, did I get a square bale? I did, didn't I? Hang on a second. This doesn't wrap. This just makes... Yeah, God. We're not making silage out of this then, are we? Oops. Yeah, we had never bought a a mower. And if you remember, I know you were there at the start. I remember I was complaining about as soon as I bought everything, like the Big M went on sale. And I was like, oh, what the heck? But apparently, after 20 hours worth of gameplay, the Big M was still there. So I was like, alright, what should we get for a mower, guys? Should we do the Big M or, a mower on the end of a tractor? Or the Macton? And we had 4 people in the chat that voted, and all 4 of them said the Big M. So we went with the Big M. You can wrap square bales after the fact. Yeah, I guess that's true, Tank. I thought I had, for some reason I was under the impression I had a round baler wrapper. I know we can wrap these after the fact, but I didn't know. I thought we were prepared already. So we don't have the money. Actually, it's probably better to just do this, huh? I was going to try and get every little bit, but it's probably easier just to go and then pick it up later. I do the contracts from Millennial Farmer Map. Okay, they pay a little bit better. Farmer Groot, welcome in. Oh, I was going to see if the steering assist... Well, I guess as long as you followed the paths, it would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, it looks like it would. That's cool. Robert, my first episode of Can You Survive the 25 series, I was doing a contract, went to sleep, woke up and the contract expired, and I had negative 29,000 in my bank account. True story. I think after the stream I'm going to watch Full Metal Jacket for the 587th time. No, Tank, you said 588 last time. You can't go backwards. It would be your 589th time now. We had this talk already. Oh, I'm on the 589th time. I'm thrown off. Yeah, you're definitely off. You lost track. Just by 2 though. You're in the ballpark. You're close. JJ, if you offset your baler with the width of to the same as the mower, the steering assist lines should line up perfectly. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can actually, I mean, normally they wouldn't be smart enough to be able to do it. But yeah, if you did follow the lines, and then you turn on the steering assist, it should be able to pick up everything that you did, which is pretty cool. Because that would it would be centered on the lines. Mason, welcome in. Robert, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Dang, I gotta restart my count now, right? You're way off. Robert just said, hey, okay. No, Mason, this is just a solo save. My brother's saying how mean I am to him. I tease him. My father makes fun of him more, but he goes after me because I'm more emotionally insane. That's funny. Yeah, that's what older siblings are for. They always pick on the younger ones. I mean, they both pick on each other, right? He picks on you, you pick on him, but... I should say that's what siblings are for, not older siblings. That's just siblings in general. Can we play sometime? Maybe. So I was talking about getting a farming simulator server on 22, and then Doc J just went out and got one instantly. And I haven't seen him for a while. He hasn't been posting. I haven't tried to log on the server for like 3 months, basically since I went on my trip. And then came back, had some computer issues, and then FS25 came out, so it's been a while. But I might look into doing that. But if not, then the only... I shouldn't say the only way, but one of the perks of being in the membership club as the tiers, if you get the tier 3, that's one of the perks that I will play with you, but it's kind of I'm still trying to, because I don't know, I've seen other people's channels where they have it where it's like a drawing. That would be ideal, so that I don't have to play with like 15 people or 100 people when we get that far. As of right now, I'm just going to try to play with everybody that I can, that wants to. But yeah, that is one of the perks of the Tier 3 membership group. So if that is something that you're interested in, it is available, I guess. The only other thing I had to really say about that was that it kind of has to be a game that I already have, because, or else it's just like a big pain, right? So it wouldn't be like you join it and be like, all right, let's go play some random weird, well, I'm just saying random weird, but some random weird game that I've never heard of, and now you got to go buy a new console, PS5. Something like that. Let's play buggy Microsoft Flight Sim 24 together. I know I told you this yesterday, Tank, or, well, told Matt, but I think you were in here. I'm trying to get it because I want to play it, but I haven't heard anything, and I don't think I will. Pretty hard to hear anything back at my size. Although I did find out yesterday that Logitech is going to be sending me their heavy equipment bundle, if you guys have seen that. It's basically a wheel with pedals, and then there's it's called the heavy equipment side panel. Do not buy it yet. No, I'm not planning to buy it, Tank. I'm hoping to get it from them. Especially if the game is really bad and then they fix it, you would think that they would want to sort of give it away to some people and be like, "Hey, look, it's fixed, guys. It's working now." So that's my hope. I've never played any of them, so if I did want to get it, I probably would just get a month of Game Pass first, just to see how I like it. I do think I would enjoy it quite a bit, especially with the way they have the I don't know what you call them, like contracts to do random stuff now. I think that's pretty cool. No, not that one. So yeah, it looks like some of these ones I had to do off a little bit. Very nice, JJ, I've got it. You can get 3 months free if I recall correctly, really. That'll make farming easy for you. Robert, the only way to reset it is just by starting a save over again. Yeah, or like editing the files or something. Need to buy a beehive for FS25, a little bit more money. Yeah, I think the beehives are pretty much free money, aren't they? There's nothing you have to do to take care of bees. We bought them on FS22 and it produced honey, and I never actually sold the honey, but I don't think you have to do anything for bees. Rex, that could be your third for the Can You Survive 25. Just do a bee farm. Buy a whole bunch of land and just have beehives everywhere. That would be so funny. They produce very slowly. And yeah, like kind of what Tank was saying, they produce very slowly, but you'd have a lot of time. I know you need to do other stuff with each farm, but that would be so funny. Alright, let's go back to this row. There we go. I can see that. Yeah, and I know in 22 they had a mod where you can like stack up the honey. Normally there's only like one spot for it. I think this mod gives you like 4 spots or something like that. So you have more time before you have to move the pallet basically. I'm gonna see if I can get this part. I don't think I can. I think that's probably too far out. Yeah, I don't have access to that land. Didn't think so. Indiana Jones game coming out. It's gonna be fire. I never played any of those, Tank. I've never even seen the movies. Well, of course you guys probably knew that one though. If you put hives right next to the crops, they give you a 5% yield bonus, I think. Yeah, they do, but I think it's only it's only for a couple of them. I think it's like canola and soybeans or something. It's a very limited number. I don't, or at least that's what I think I recall. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I think it was something like that. Walter Farm, do you have a beehive? Nice. Bees can sleep in FS25 now? What do you mean they can sleep? That's funny. Do you have FS22? Yes, I do, Drifter. Sorry, I didn't see that when I was looking up to see if I missed anything. Farmer Groot, not sure if I asked, but how are you liking this game? I'm liking it a lot. It's been buggy for some other people, but to be honest, I haven't really had that much problems. My worst problem has just been the trees. Trying to cut them, it's like when you change the angle of the chainsaw, it doesn't match up with the angle of the cut sometimes. And previously the branches, when you would cut them, if you held it, it would just cut through the tree. So you'd have to like tap it as you walk down the tree to cut off all the little limbs. Now you want to do the exact opposite. You want to hold it the entire time to get rid of all the extra little parts. So it took a little bit to get used to, and it still does seem like it's a little bit more hard to find the correct spot on it. But that's kind of the only really thing I've had. I know other people have had, like, the workers are just idiots, which I thought it was kind of funny because when I first played it, I'm like, oh, dude, these people are so smart now. But I guess they still are somewhat not smart at times. I know Nacho had a problem with like refilling his trailer one time. He went to fill his trailer and it wouldn't fill up, so he had to like detach and reattach, and then it worked. I'm trying to think. I know there's a couple other bugs that are going around, but I can't remember what else was really out there. But yeah, there's definitely some stuff. I think, did I say the radio? Every time you get in the truck, the radio is like got to be reset, or it resets, and you have to change it back to where you wanted it to be, I guess. All right, that is way off. I think it was only 3 cops. You get a, where'd that go? Yield bonus from the bees. Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 or something like that, Rex. I remember somebody mentioning it, and I'm like, oh, that's it? They're like, yep, that was it. Okay. I thought it was like 8 crops or something like that, but no, it's only I think a select few. I've got some really good JJ, but like you said, then comes some bad ones. Yeah. Grain Silo Railroad Museum needs long wood planks, I think. Farmer Cop has a video on bees, which crops give you the bonus. I think I've watched that one. I might not have, but I think I have. I'm going to try and go back down this little edge path we missed here. Well, yeah, I haven't really had too much problems with it. for my farming simulator, which is, I think it's kind of surprising, just because I have played it for a good, well, not a crazy amount of hours, but I would say I've probably logged like 60 or something by now. So a pretty good number. I don't know if part of that problem is mods, because I know mods sometimes make stuff not work too. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go back to the start. It's kind of funny because this part was the part that needed plowing, and there's a lot less grass out here than over there. We did like two or three rows through here, and we have 4 bales. And I think we did 3 rows over there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess we do have 3 on the back here, but yeah, it's like a 2 bale difference. Did you see my message I put in the Discord about the mod trailer? I seen it yesterday, bad boy, but I haven't checked if you had any updates for today. Did you get it to work? I think what I'm going to have to do is buy a baler wrapper. Sorry, I have the baler. I mean, because we could rent it, but we're going to have to rent it over and over every 3 months, basically, on this game. So it wouldn't really be too worth it for us. We'd probably spend like $6,000 to rent it. Maybe probably like $6,000 a year to rent. Or we could just buy one and have it paid off in a few years. Seems more worth it to me. Although I'm not really sure how much interest we have to pay. I think it was like $1,000, so honestly pretty good like rates for having like $240,000 or whatever withdrawn. Trying to see if I can get all that. It looks like I took that turn a little bit too wide. iDrive, welcome in. I put in another message today about it. Okay. No, I haven't seen the most recent one. Bad boy. Oh, nice. We did get it all. Perfect. Did you get it to work? Is there like a button that like turns the auto bale on or off? Possibly? I don't know. Heist 600 for bad boy. Let's see. Heist all for Robert. I think that's everybody, and it looks like just Robert won. Alright, I think I have read every chat here. Oh, I never noticed that till you said that about the radio. I've just noticed that. I know Rex and Nacho, they always listen to the radio, and so they're changing it all the time. Every time you get in and out of a tractor, you have to reset the radio. Or, I mean, it resets, and you have to set it back to where you had what station you wanted it on, so... Certain buttons on the controller make it work. It's stupid to me. Oh, so maybe you have to like do a certain button combination to turn the auto load on. I might understand you correctly. I don't know. Maybe not. Jeez, that row was so full it was covered half the time. Robert says, oh, right, cool. I'm glad you got it sorted, bad boy. I'll have a look in the Discord. Yeah, it feels nice that we finally have all of the trees cut and all that stuff taken care of. Like, it's a lot of work to expand your fields. I found that out the hard way. I thought it'd be kind of easy, like, oh yeah, chop these trees, get rid of the stumps, you know. But no, it took a long time to expand the field. Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? I think I asked this earlier, but I don't think I remember seeing any replies. iDrive, you have any plans? Robert? Bad boy, anybody? It is JJ, you have done a really good job on the field. Well, thank you. I think we'll take out a loan to get a wrapper, and that'll hopefully be it. I got 3 replies for the weekend thing. I was just too busy reading, or too busy driving for the last one. Okay. Well, my bad. Bad streamer. I'll put myself on a timeout. And I will let the door hit me on the way out. Getting the car sorted to go back down south. Okay, so that was yours, Robert. That was your reply. Sorry, I missed it. Timeout for 365 days. Yikes. Having some beers, playing ETS2. Now that sounds like a good weekend. Marvin, welcome in. How are you doing, Marvin? Where'd that D hat go? D hat? I think I'm missing something here. Now I just need mod trailers for the lumber and greenhouses. Have they ever had auto-load lumber trailers? Is that a thing? I know they had the auto-load, what are those, shipping containers? But I don't know if they've ever had the regular trailers, have they? Oh wait, actually no, I remember seeing that now, actually. I remember watching somebody like pull up close to logs and they just like all jumped in their trailer and I was like, what the heck? Yeah, I remember that now. That would save so much time because picking up the logs is like half the battle. Maybe even more than that. Yes, JJ, FS19 and 22. Oh shoot, I'm going off track. Hey Tank, what's up, Robert? Hope everyone's doing well. I hope so as well. Tracking 3 packages. What did you order, bad boy? Or actually, that's a good question. Did anybody get anything for Black Friday? I know that was last week. Anybody buy anything for Black Friday? I know Ian said he got a TV. Or did anybody get anything for Cyber Monday? I got an Xbox controller and a couple of gifts for my niece and nephew. Living the dream, dreaming to live. Yeah, there was a coworker that I used to have that would always say living the dream every single day when you'd ask him that. And after a while, you know, you just kind of, you know the reply, but you just ask him anyways, like, how are you doing? Living the dream. I'm not sure if we can get that. Yeah, it's too far outside, just a little bit. No. Tracking 2 packages that my dad's, and the 3rd package is mine. What do you work at before iDrive? I used to work in a warehouse I got all the ingredients for an entire day's production. So it was a production facility. They made food, and so I would get all of the ingredients for all the different lines for that next day, and whatever extra ingredients they had from the current day, I would have to sort of keep track of inventory and bring those back and put them in the right spots, and make sure that they were separated based on different types of allergens, and that stuff was stored in correct areas. Like, if it had to be cool, like a refrigerated product or a frozen product, it had to be in those areas. And then I missed a little chunk right here, I guess. And that stuff wasn't past the expiration date, and that if it if they brought back an ingredient that had, say, dairy in it, that it wasn't over another product that was, say, soy, because that could possibly contaminate the soy product with dairy. So they all had to be kind of in their own spot so that it wouldn't cross-contaminate anything. But yeah, that's what I was doing at the time. Lion, you're playing FS25. Very nice. Psycho Kid, welcome in. Be right back, going to the bathroom. Alright, see you in a little bit, bad boy. Marvin rolled a 69. Nice. 10,000 points. Very nice. Tank's got a cooldown for 12 minutes for the heist. Looks like the bale twine don't get used a lot. I was looking at that, Farmer Groot. I think it's bugged. It seems as though I don't have to buy twine yet for square bales. I guess that's a plus for now. I was looking at that too. I'm like, dude, I've done all this entire field and I haven't even used a single thing of twine yet. Something ain't right. I'm trying to see if I missed anything else. You got some... Wait. I got some aftershave. Sorry, couldn't read and drive. Robert got some aftershave for 15 pounds. Right? That's pounds? Should have been 50. Wow. Very nice. Robert is smelling fresh. Especially for square bales. Yeah, that's a benefit for sure. Wait, did I miss a big chunk over there? I can see it loading. Oh yeah, that was the part that was too far off to the side. Where was it? Where did it go? Here's a little chunk here. Bale twine takes a long time to run out IRL. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. It would be kind of slow, but don't you think I probably would have used up at least well, yeah, I can't really tell if it's I can't see if it's moved at all. It looks like it's a full square, but I don't know, maybe it's gone down just a tiny bit. It's hard to tell. But hello Ultra, welcome in. How are you doing, Ultra? I think this is way too far out of our area here. I got a little bit of it. I'm going to try and... I think I might have already even tried for this bit. Yeah. No chance of getting that. Alright. Let's dump these ones out here. I have to open this up because I don't remember. Unload baler. There we go. Okay. Whoop, that was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, if you guys are going to be buying anything Farming Simulator related, there is a link there from Streamlabs, if you're on PC anyways. My code is Gaming with JJ, helps out the channel. We get a slight kickback. But the main thing that I'm hoping for is just the early access to the future DLCs and I guess games if we get 3 years down the road or whatever. But yeah, if you click on the link, it'll enter the code automatically. Works for anything for FS19, 22, or 25. It also works for a couple other things on their site. Like they have a magazine and they have like a 16-bit, like an old farm sim and stuff. It works for those as well. Let's see. We're gonna go reset this. Well, actually not yet. Let's see. I didn't look at what size these bales were. I didn't really pay attention. I probably should have. These are... Oh, it doesn't say, does it? Okay. 6,000 liters, whatever that is. I suppose I could reattach to the trailer and find out. Wrappers. So these two would do square bales. This one does up to 220, up to 180. This one's more expensive. I think I might go with that one. What do you guys think? This one does bigger round bales, but this one does bigger square. I think I'll go with this one. So we need $54,000 more. Gotta run to the bank. Jeez, we're negative 290,000. Let's see, 50,000. Oh, it was 54,000, wasn't it? Yikes. Yeah, we're negative 345,000 now. Alright. Rainy Wrap White. Oh, yeah, I'm a no lease playthrough. No, we did lease some stuff already. We leased the plow twice, actually, because we screwed it up. We leased a cultivator. Wait, 55,000? Hang on, why is this... Oh, empty? You gotta pay an extra 1,000 for the wrap. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, no, this one's not really... doesn't have too much rules, tank. Oops. It was just kind of what do we want to, how do we want to start it was kind of the main thing. Reset. I probably should fuel it and fix it though. I mean, we made quite a few mistakes on here. We rented the plow like 2 times. We rented a log fork too. Let's see how much this will cost us. $4,000 for repairs, I guess. Yeah, we rented a couple of different things. The main thing was I want to figure out who or how you guys wanted me to play this. Where is the fuel station? Oh, just off to my right. Okay. As far as like, I think I put it out. It was like wheat, oats, and what was the last one? Wheat, oats, and barley. And I think there was one for canola and soybeans. There was grass, hay, and silage. And then there was logging were the options. So you guys barely, I think it was like a 10-9 vote or something for grass, hay, and silage over logging. So that's what we went with. And yeah, once we got started, I wouldn't mind doing more of a 0 to hero kind of thing where you start with nothing, but at this stage, it's kind of hard to do that with the trees not working too well. And not, well, at least when I started this 2 weeks ago, there wasn't many mods that are like cheap or low-priced vehicles to kind of be able to get into it. Because if you're going to do grass, you know, it takes like I don't know, $300,000-$400,000, you know, to kind of just get it started. Tank says, I really got to look at your community posts more. I didn't used to post very much, but I feel like I've been posting quite a lot lately. I would say it used to be like probably once a month, but I don't know, I feel like I've been doing it like once a week over the last like 2 months or so. Just waiting for the ferry. Bad Boy Gamer, welcome back. But I've started recording two series, like just not streaming. One of them is a contracts only series, or at least so far. I think eventually what I plan to do on that one is just have a bunch of, like a huge lot, and have a big farm, or at least big storage buildings for all of our equipment. And we'll basically just do contracts. It'll make everything. It'll be kind of a different save because I've never done that before. But even after we have money to like buy land, we'll probably buy land and have our own farm. But we'll probably keep doing contracts just to kind of do a bunch of weird stuff. And then the other one is just rice. It's on Hutan Pantai, so. We got two different saves. Oh, that was weird. But yeah, with this one, since we started off with $750,000, I feel like it's going to be kind of easy. But again, I did make some mistakes. Like I bought a rock picker, and if you're doing grass, you only have to plow your field once. Basically the first time you do it. Tank says no loan, no lease. Start from $0, no equipment, no property. Yeah, that's kind of like my. The contract series that I'm starting, I started with $100,000 and a $100,000 loan, and then instantly paid it back, so that I was starting with zero basically. So yeah, start with zero, no interest, no loan or whatever, and then no equipment. Yeah, we had nothing at all, no property. So that's basically the contract series that I started. The only difference is the fast forwarding time. I haven't fast forward time yet. But I probably will once all the contracts are gone for that month. You know, if we do 20 contracts and then there's nothing else to do, then we'll go to sleep and skip some time. But got to go through it all in real time would be crazy. But I mean I could see that though, because if you had a farm and you had a logging or like land to log, I mean you can log 24/7. Right? So, I mean, it would take a super long time. What you'd have to do is, like, do your stuff during the day and then log during the night so that you have... Or log during the off-season would be a better way to say that. Alright, let's lower... Oops. Turn on automatic drop. Unfold the baler. Ultra says the Pantai map, for some reason I'm viping with that map. That map I just can't buy, or can't, but figure... I'm so confused. I'm viping with that map, I just can't but my figure on it. I'm not viping with it, don't worry. I'd like to see a logging 0 to hero series, that would be neat. Yeah, that's what we did on 22 Tank, but I had the difficulty on, what the heck was it? Hard economic scale. And that was fine, but I had like 170 hours in, and we still didn't have a proper logging machine. We had, like, we had a place to stay. We had a lot of land. We had planted thousands of trees, so we were just getting ready to start using our own trees, because I kept having to buy land and buy more land to log all these trees, because I wasn't making super like high amounts of money off them. But eventually we did get the sawmill. We did get what was the other thing? We got the sawmill, we got a furniture factory, I think it was. And so we took the logs, we made planks. We took the planks and turned those into chairs and tables. And then we took those and sold them. Oh no, I rolled a 1. Yikes. But we did have like a skidder. We had a transport truck. We had a high lift. We started, remember, all that stuff was, we started with the smallest possible claim on the map, so we had something to log. And a truck and a chainsaw. So altogether, I think it was, like if you want to get real technical, I think the truck was 25,000, the chainsaw's 1,000, and then the claim was like 32. So 26, 32, 58,000-ish was what we basically started with. But yeah, if you wanted to start a real zero from here, absolutely nothing, you'd have to do a contract or two to be able to buy a piece of land and a chainsaw, and then probably a vehicle to transport it. So you'd have to earn that 58 grand first. But yeah, we just started with a chainsaw pickup truck and the smallest plot available. Which I wouldn't mind doing that again. I kind of had fun logging. The only difference is I realized that it takes too long for a series to be doing it on hard economic scale. Like I said, we were like 170 hours in and still didn't have a proper logging machine. So I think we would do it on medium just to keep things moving a little bit faster. It's not that I don't like the difficulty, because I do, but it's just, it slows it down a little bit too much for my liking, probably. It's taken more than an hour to harvest my smallest field. What are you harvesting, Tank? Dual Roberts with all the points. Wow. So you guys are going in for 20,000. I think. Actually, it's 10,000 max on the duels. Yeah, I suppose 10,000 max is... 10,000 is the max on all of them, but if you win, you double your points, so 20,000. That makes sense. iDrive's trying to make up for lost time. Soybeans, okay. Except, okay, let's see who wins. Who's the heavyweight champion? iDrive won the duel, got 10,000 points. Very nice. Sorry, Robert. You are beaten up with a black eye. Maybe next time. iDrive says, yay! I've not really paid attention to how these black little arm things move, but this is kind of interesting. So they both spin the same way. It kind of rotates up and down to get the entire bale. That's kind of cool. Pretty genius. Oh, never mind. That's pocket change. Everybody needs to duel Robert to get rich. Beat up on the rich guy. He's got no bodyguards right now. Hit him while he's weak. This is just a random thought that I had while I was just saying, like, hit him while he's weak, but, well, in the bodyguards thing. Did you guys hear about the UNH CEO? UNH is United Health Company. Anybody hear about that? Just like the CEO, yeah, there's Tank Talent talking about it. That guy, he lives, or used to live, I should say. He's from Minnesota. United Health actually is also from Minnesota, the company that he worked for. Or their headquarters is here in Minnesota. That guy lived about 45 minutes away from my house. Probably maybe a little bit longer, I guess, depending on where in the town he lived. But yeah, the town is like only 45 minutes from my house where he grew up or lives currently, or lived. Perfect timing. Yeah, that was perfect. When I said the bodyguards thing, I heard he had no security detail with him, so that's what I thought of. Seb says, yeah, shot in New York. Yeah. Robert says, yeah, that was crazy. JC Farms, welcome in. It's been a while since I've seen you, JC. How you been? Robert's trying to start the heist up. Dual tank, baby, for 200. Pearl's going after you, tank. Are you going to put up with that, or are you going to fight back? Oh, Pearl, you never added tank on Discord. Except, let's see, and gamble 50. Rolled a 20 and lost the 50. Doing well. How are your holidays going? They're going good. How about yours? November is usually pretty busy for my family. I'm one of 6 kids, and each of my brothers and sisters also has 2 to 4 kids. So it's a lot of people. My brother's birthday, my niece's birthday, my mom's birthday, and, well, my grandma, who's no longer here, her birthday was all in November. So it was a pretty busy month for birthdays, and then obviously you got Thanksgiving. So. Oh, sorry, Tank. I never checked Discord. Sorry about that. Tank says no. So Pearl won the battle versus Tank, got 200 points. Heist all. Is the heist going? I didn't see. Oh, yep. There is a heist going. Okay. I also got to check my production real quick to see if we have some wood. Let's do that quick. Yeah, we could put in about 4,500 liters worth. Okay. I can't farm because it's snowing. No money November. Jeremy, welcome in. It's been a long time since I've seen you as well, Jeremy. How have you been? Never got your Discord username. Okay. No caps. There's the number. Name and number, I guess I should say. So it's we do have no money, Jeremy. That's true, and it is November. No money November. So you're not wrong. But we have like what was it? 200. Actually, I think it's 290,000. No, we're in debt $350,000. I made a couple of mistakes, but yeah, I don't know. I think we're doing all right now. We flattened out all this terrain, cut out all the trees in here. Like this part that we're on was not field before, so we're having to make some more field for ourselves. You can see some of the trees over there. We still got to move around, but. Yeah, we got all the tree chopping down, removed the stumps, terraformed the terrain. This looks pretty bad back off behind here because part of that just won't go down. It won't get rid of it for some reason. And since it's such a big drop off, I didn't go all the way to the edge. I kind of rounded the corner so that we have space to pick up all the grass. Good. Jumping in before work day ends. Very nice. How was your day at work? Hopefully it went well for you. Sent a picture of my fields in the Discord. The one in the bottom is the one that took over an hour to harvest. Tank, do you have a small, like, old harvester or something? I know they have a small one for like 100,000, like the smallest one on here anyways. I'll have to check it out after the stream. Tank, are you going to be playing with Nacho tonight? I believe I'm going to be there playing with Nacho. Smallest harvester. I want to start. You know what's funny? When I put up that community post, Tank, where I said, I'm trying to remember the names. Wheat, oats, barley, canola, soybeans. Wheat, oats, barley was one option. Canola, soybeans was another. Logging was another, and then grass, hay, and silage. When I put up that post, there was one that I was hoping would win. And it was the one that got 0 votes. Every single person that voted did not vote for the one I was hoping for. I was like, God dang it. So I was hoping for the wheat, oats, and barley. The reason I was hoping for that is because then I could use the Macdon to get the 25% yield bonus. Obviously, you would have to work up to that point, but I was really hoping for that. And also they have a harvester, the one that you're using, for like 100K. And so I thought that's pretty cool that they have a fairly cheap sort of starter one to get into. So I thought that would be kind of fun. Tank says, yeah, oats, barley make crap money. You think the bonus is with the soybeans too? Oh, for the honeybees or whatever? Oh, I see what you mean. The bonus with the Macdon. I think you're right on that. I think it is soybeans as well. But I split them up like that because those oats, wheat, oats, and barley, they have straw. So it's kind of like we can get the bonus and then we could get the bonus with it. Sorry, I can't think and drive. We could get the bonus with the Macdon, and then we could get the bonus for the straw as well and sell that. So it's kind of like you have a straw mod for soybeans. Gotcha. So yeah, I was like, we could do these ones, and then we could also get straw, so we get a bonus plus straw, like a kind of a double bonus, I guess. Or we could just do like soybeans, which I believe that still gives you the bonus, but I separated it just because you don't get straw from it, or normally don't get straw. What's Nacho playing tonight? I got an ad when you said that. He plays Grand Theft Auto 5 on Friday nights now. GTA Online, and I've played with him 2 of the last 3 weeks on Friday night, and I think actually both times. Wait, Tank? No, were you there, Tank? Yeah, Tank, you were there last time. I remember we were messing around. So Tank was there all 3 of the last 3 weeks. Oh my god. It's so loud. Fold up the bale wrapper. Yeah, so we're just kind of messing around. Feel like I got no good spot to put this. Streamlabs, quit blowing up the chat. Oh, we did. We used up three things of our wrap though for the bale wrapping. So we didn't use up twine, but we did use up the Ranny wrap, or Ronnie wrap, I think it's called. Robert says the poor closet. Wait. Is that the closet? I don't know. The SML when JJ jumped then. I'm not sure what you mean there, Robert. The abbreviations got me confused. I think SML is small. It's closest or closet or something. I'm not sure what that is. Alright, let's put this out here. Yeah, this is where I wish I had side shift. If we could shift this thing to the side, we'd be good here. I suppose I don't need to make it super neat, but... Sorry, JJ, smell in your closet. It smells like $1,000,000 in here. JJ's thinking up the closet. No, we got like the most expensive smelling cologne you can think of. It smells like rainbows and unicorns in here. I stole the rainbows from iDrive. I saw him type rainbows, and then I said rainbows and unicorns, so... But it does kind of go with the ongoing joke, so... Oh no, not the closet rainbows. Don't forget the unicorns, come on now. There's unicorns here too. Yeah, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? I think I might be better off stacking these like too high on the ground and then stacking them up here. You are the unicorn? That's true. I couldn't figure out what that was at first. I was like, what the heck is that? It's somebody painting their nails. That's funny. I used to work with a guy, and they were gay. They had the same birthday as me. They were so funny. Their name was Tony. And it's kind of funny because if you guys ever played Grand Theft Auto, there's the... in GTA 4, there's like an expansion pack. It's called The Ballad of Gay Tony. So I don't know, it's always kind of been in the back of my head. Because we, like, literally we called him Gay Tony. Not because there was any Tonys there, but he liked being called weird names. So yeah, everyone called him Gay Tony. JJ, was it the guy in the mirror? It might have been, yeah. He kind of did look similar. Same birthday, yeah, it must have been me. Rex, welcome back. But I just thought of it because iDrive put the little picture of him painting the nails and stuff, and he would always joke about, like, when he was cleaning or something, like, oh my god, I just broke a nail. Like, he totally would go with all the stereotypes, you know, and it was just funny. Because, like, most of the time people, like, get offended and stuff, and it's like, dude, just chill out. But he I don't know, he was so funny. Oops. There we go. He sort of would just go with it all. Like, I can't think of the right word, but yeah. Yeah, that's a cool looking dino. I don't think I've seen that one before, iDrive. Did they add a new dino emoji? It's been around forever? Maybe it just looks different on my my OBS here. I don't think I've seen that one before. They have a green one and a... Oh yeah, they look different on here. I guess every time I've sent them, Rex, I've always been on my phone sending them in your chat. So I've never seen the dinosaurs in my own OBS. That's weird. They look different on here though. I don't know, usually it has a T-Rex when I type it. Actually, you know, I'm gonna open up my phone and just see if they do look different. I'm pretty sure they look different. They don't look the same to me. Hang on a second. I gotta open up my own stream and give it another like, you know, so I have to have an excuse. Oh yeah, they do look different. The dinosaur that Rex sent is, or iDrive and Rex sent is blue. The T-Rex looks pretty similar, but he does look different. That is weird. My mate says emojis need to be studied. He's an Apple user. I am an Apple user as well. Oh, maybe that's the difference. But wait, what? Yeah, I guess it could, because my computer is not an Apple computer, so maybe if I had an Apple computer they would look the same? I don't know, that's weird. Yeah, it's getting a little bit wobbly there at the top, but it's not bad. Rex says 13 watching, 14 likes. Keep spreading that peace and love, everybody. I'm on Apple phone currently. Yeah, they do look different. Because, yeah, like I said, I'd never seen the emojis on here. I've always seen them... Actually, I should probably push this in there. I've always seen them when I'm sending them in Rex's chat. And they do look different on my phone than on my computer screen right now, so... Let's see, did they... Still got 3,000 liters we can throw in here. That almost filled it. $13,300. We're actually going to be on GTA tonight. Oh, Tank, I don't know if I saw your response. Are you going to be? I didn't see if I saw that or not. Tank, I'm not sure, honestly, maybe. Oh, there we go, it's full now. Oh shoot, I think I got the spikes. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I think I got the spikes stuck in the ground though. He says, yeah, I'm gonna be playing. Okay. I don't know what the freight Friday night has in store. Okay, I was like, what the freight? Freight? What are you transporting? I don't know if we can go 4 high on here. I've only ever done this with a telehandler until now. So I think that's max height. Oh wow, we can get 4. Nice. We'll do that then. Instead of Friday, it's Frenite. Frenite. Looks like fright. Fright or freight? Yeah, I'm debating if I should try and straighten it out or just put it where it probably should be. I think I'll just put it where it probably should be. So that one's supposed to be kind of lined up with the bottom two here. It looks more in line, so I will take it. It's pronounced Frynite. It's not Frinite. Frynite, like fries. Idro says you should all do the Cayo Perico. Yeah, we started on it last time. We did the scouting mission for it. I haven't done it in like 2 years. I've actually been saving mine because I have like almost the best possible setup. I have I have the Panther statue with I think it's 5 gold spawns out of a possible, well, best case scenario would be 6 on for 2-player. So it's like pretty much as good as you can get. And then it's on hard mode as well, so you get an extra 10% money. All right. Tank, do you know if do they still have guaranteed diamonds in the Diamond Casino Vault? I was kind of wondering what would be best for that one. For 2-player, like to try and maximize money. Because obviously 2-player, the more people you have, the more you're gonna have to split it. But if you had diamonds versus gold on 2-player, because obviously diamonds are worth more total, but if you only have 2 players, I don't know if it's going to be worth it to run diamonds or gold. I think gold might be better for 2 players. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stack these up maybe. I probably should have started in the middle, to be honest. I could stack 2 in the middle and then 2 on the outsides. What way do you use to go into the compound? I always use drainage tunnel. Yeah, I use drainage tunnel entrance and I think exit as well. But like I said, I haven't played it in like 2 years, and I know they changed it. They used to have the guards like not do much, and now they kind of walk more. They walk around a bit more, I guess. But actually, iDrive, if you look on my channel from like 2 years ago, I have a video of where I did every single setup and the heist all within an hour. I had a little bit left on the after I completed the heist, and I cut like 5 seconds out of just basically nothingness, just to make it exactly 1 hour. So it's exactly 1 hour, like 1:00:00 for the time. But I included my little end card, so there's like a 30 seconds added with that. But yeah, I did the entire heist from start to finish, from having to do every single setup start to finish in 1 hour. I've seen the world record is like 17 minutes, and the guy like warps around the map using like starting certain races and then quitting out and stuff like that. But that's insane. I'm happy with an hour. Tank Baby says, and you, JJ, some guys with the little heart. JJ, how come you're not using that auto-load new modded trailer or bale trailer to collect? Because we started this save days before that came out, Rex, and this was the trailer that we had bought. At the time, there was no auto-load trailer. Oh, they're kissing? Oh, they do have little kissy faces. It's really tiny. Okay. Yeah, the setups are pretty quick compared to other heists. Yeah. Yeah, you can knock them all out within probably 40 minutes, and then the heist is like maybe 20. If you know what you're doing anyway, and you have the Sparrow. The helicopter. Also read the message above. Oh, I didn't see the message above. The heist? No, and I said, no idea, heist, and then, and you, JJ. Oh, wait. Yeah, which one are you talking about, Tank? Maybe it didn't come through. I don't see it. Rex says, oh, I see. Yeah, I probably will end up getting... let's see, what is it? I think I'll probably end up getting this one. Or wait, this one. The auto stack, we'll probably end up getting that one after a while, but currently we're like negative, what was it, negative 350,000 Rex. We are in the hole pretty deep. We need this to sell, and for a good amount of money. And we have to do, we have to replant and stuff our field quite a few times to kind of dig ourselves out of this one. I've never been this far in the hole, but I've never really taken out a loan on this game. The only really time I've played it is that logging save, which we didn't take out any loans and we started from zero and stuff, so... yeah. I have a hot pink Sparrow. Very nice. I think mine's just black. Why you spend so much money? Because I had a couple of mistakes, Rex. I rented the plow on 2 or 3 separate occasions, for sure, too. I accidentally bought a rock picker, and if you ever do grass, you only have to plow once, and then the grass just grows and grows and grows every time. So there's like no need for a rock picker. You can rent it one day and be done with it. But I bought one, so there's like an extra 50K. I forgot to buy a mower, so when we went to the screen for that, the Big M was on sale, so we took out $250,000 to use that one. And then we didn't, I for some reason forgot to buy a wrapper. I thought I bought a baler wrapper that did both. Apparently I bought just a baler. So I had to go buy a wrapper. I made some poor choices, basically. why not lease some things? I could, but I figured it's probably just easier because we're going to need them every 3 months because grass grows back so quickly. It's not like a once a year harvest where you spend like $2,000 on it and then you're sort of done with it after that, right? You spend the $2,000, you use it once, and then you're good for another basically year. Yeah, also I got the wrong roller. I guess there's a small, like a 2% bonus if you roll your field with grass. And I thought you just had to, I thought it was required that you used a different roller to roll it. So I bought the wrong roller. If I had known that, I would not have bought the rock picker. I rented a huge, I rented the wrong mulcher. I had to return it because you need to have a huge excavator to run it. And I didn't want to do that, so I rented that and just returned it right away. So I spent like $2,000 renting that. And then I rented the other mulcher, and I found out that it needs way more power than I have, so I had to rent a big tractor. So it was like just a bunch of mistakes compounded into being way negative. But if you take out the $250,000 mower, and you take out the $55,000 wrapper, we would actually be right at about zero. We would be, pretty close to even. So even with those mistakes, I think we're doing all right. It's just we could be doing quite a bit better. If we had gotten a smaller mower, we would have only been like maybe a couple grand in the hole, maybe 10, 15. And if we had just rented the wrapper, we would probably, make it 20 maybe. So there's certainly areas that where we could have done stuff differently that way. But I just figured if we're going to do it every couple of months, I might as well just buy it. So we're way in the hole now. I kind of forgot all about the tractor though. That would have been a good memory to not remember. Tank says, make sure you turn the grass into silage. I actually thought about that too, Tank, because the whole save is grass, hay, and silage, right? I thought about it and I'm like, what I could have done is just not had a wrapper and just did grass bales, right? As like a start, like obviously it pays a lot less money, but we could have not wrapped it and saved a couple $1,000s and just done grass for a couple of years or something. I think it's probably worth it just to rent it and turn it into silage, because silage pays so much money, and you can do it multiple times a year. But just as like a thought, like, oh hey, I could have just done grass, saved the money for the wrapper, and made things quite a bit easier that way. But that was an afterthought, of course. Oop. Silage is the GOAT besides soybeans. Really? Soybeans are that good? I might have to plant some soybeans then. All right. How much do you guys think this trailer is going to be worth when we fill it? It should be able to fit 32 bales on there. I'm not sure. I didn't pay attention. But Tank, do these change in weight? Like when they're grass, these are 6,000 liters, I think, right? Yeah, these are 6,000 liters. When they turn into silage, does that go up or down at all? Does it go to like 4,500 or anything like that? I don't know. Soybeans are about 2,000 per 1,000 liters. Okay. So the last DLC for Construction Simulator are being released on the 10th. That is, then Astragon is done with ConSim. You think they're working on the next one, Rex? Or you think they're just working on other games? Thanks, I'm not sure. That was kind of bad. I hit that with a little bit of speed and kind of knocked the front one backwards a bit. Robert says, that's a shame. Tank says, I'm not sure. Robert says, or Rex says, yeah, Robert, I don't know, it's lame. Lame, so lame. I did see, I think it was a post or a video, Rex, from you that said it was the 10th. I think it might have been a short even. I don't remember. Alright, let's pull that out. I'm going to push this one forward a bit. Working on other games, as far as I know, there's no plans for another ConSim. Yeah, but I don't know. I think if you, a lot of companies, they obviously they can't confirm if they're working on another game because that would ruin the surprise that they want to, you know, release it at E3 or Gamescom or whatever it is that they want to do, right? So they can't confirm that they're working on another game, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are. Alright, let's get back. So, like, yeah, if you ask anybody there, they're gonna, like, say no or decline to, you know, comment on it or whatever, but I would not be surprised if they're working on another one. They just can't talk about it. Yes, December the 10th, next week on, what's that, Tuesday? We're getting a cosmetic pack for the DAF truck pack. Oh, and the DAF truck pack, sorry. Cosmetics and DAF. But Rex, what about the dino hats? If they are planning a new ConSim, we aren't getting it till 2026. Yeah, and that's fine. It kind of sucks that they have a year off, but I don't know, in my head it makes sense. Because, like, if you were working on a project and you constantly had to work on other projects, like you're working on Construction Sim, current one, you're working on DLC, but you also have to work on Construction Sim 2, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it would just be easier, obviously, if you could stop making DLCs for the current one to start working on the next one. So I think some companies, you know, like obviously they're working on GTA 6 with Rockstar, but they're still making content for lots of other games. They have enough people that they can do both, but I think for a lot of companies, they don't have that manpower to work on multiple projects, even though they probably have other games. But for the ConSim series itself, maybe I'm totally in the wrong, but that's just what I think. I don't know. There we go. Did anybody put out a guess? According to my calculations, a full trailer of silage, if the weight is $6,000 each, with the average price of $221 per 1,000 liters, that would come out to over $40,000. When I first read your comment, Tank, I seen 221 and then the 10000, and I was like, dang, I'm gonna get like 200,000 from this? 221,000? That's what it looked like at first. I was like, holy crap, that's super expensive, but 40,000, okay. I'll take 40K. We have to do this field like 8 times before it would pay for itself, but that's okay. Rex, does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, Rex, but that's just how I think of it. Like, if you have to work on 2 sort of things at once, it's going to kind of take away from being able to just focus on the new one But I don't know if their people are being pulled in two directions or not, or if they have enough people to kind of work on one game and work on another. Whoa! Oh, there we go. Stopped a little bit too quick there, eh? I suppose I have the bales a little bit higher than I normally would too. Alright, let me go over here. Just stupid how GTA 5 is still getting new content after all these years. Meanwhile, they're washing their hands of Consim, which has so much potential. Yeah, it's crazy to think about GTA 5. Like, my nephew asked me the other day, he's like, because he was like, when is GTA 6 going to come out? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, GTA 5's been out for a little while now, hasn't it? And I was like, that thing's been out from before you were born, dude. And he's like, no way. I was like, yeah, that thing came out in 2013. He couldn't believe it. He's like, what? Because, you know, he watches videos all the time of, like, you know those little YouTube shorts where they always have, like, I guess I think of it as, like, the stuff for the ADHD kids, right? Like, they're telling you some story, but in the background there's this other gameplay, right? So they're always watching GTA 5 stuff in the background on all the videos that they watch. You know, people are just hijacking cars or whatever the heck they're doing. But he was like, no way. I was like, yeah, it's been out for longer than you've been alive, man. He's like, and they haven't come out with a new one? Because, you know, he plays other games like Call of Duty and stuff, which come out every year. He's like, how have they not made another one? He cannot wrap his head around it. You did a stoppie. We did. That's a pretty good one too. I don't think we really touched the front end, did we? Yeah, that's way off. That's gonna be way off too. I have it just a little bit tilted, so it's gonna... good enough. Oh, you know what? We might be able to fit a little bit more of this on the front too. If we turn it sideways, we might have just enough room to throw some on the front. I probably should have overhung it on the back and give ourselves a little bit more room, but that'll probably work just fine. Robert says, yes, getting homemade chicken and dumplings for dinner. That sounds awesome, Robert. I'm jealous. I'm actually kind of getting hungry, and it's only 3:30. Can you imagine how boring GTA would be if it was a yearly thing? Yeah, it would be very boring, wouldn't it? I mean, so I know I've said this quite a few times on the channel before. I played it back at my friend's for the first time in 2004. I played Vice City just a couple of months before San Andreas came out. I'd never played or even heard of the franchise. Well, actually, I lied. I had GTA 2, but I didn't know it was the same thing. At the time, I was like 13 or something. I had no idea they were the same game or same company. Robert, I guess we're switching names. Oh, sorry. I don't know how I got Robert out of that. Tanks like me? What? I think I saw the Robert, you take the 40K any day, and then I must have... I don't know how I got that tank. I guess you are switching names today. But yeah, I played it at my friend's in like 2004, and then San Andreas came out, and I remember he got that. And I was super excited. I was like, oh, cool, they're making a new one. I barely had played the old one because we played it for like a couple weeks and then the new one came out. And then I went and got GTA 3 because I thought I had so much fun, but I couldn't afford the newer one. or even Vice City at the time. So I played 3 and beat that, and then I never played through Vice City or San Andreas, which is why I'm kind of currently playing through San Andreas or Vice City, and will be playing San Andreas soon. I don't know if I made any sense there, but it looks pretty close. Rex says, "Okay, friends, heading out. Have a great rest of your stream, JJ." Thank you, Rex. See you later. Have a safe drive home, or if you're already home, have a good weekend. We'll see you again soon. Maybe Nacho stream tonight, or maybe not. I don't know. You said maybe, so not sure. Also, Nacho was streaming SnowRunner last week on Sunday, and I think it sounds like he's going to be playing SnowRunner going forward on Sundays. He's going to have SnowRunner Sunday. Zeb says, "See you later, Rex." Robert, take care, Rex. And Tank, peace, Rex. Or should I say, Robert said take care. Or no, Robert said peace, Rex, and Tank said take care, Rex. Obviously I'm kidding, but I swapped their names on accident, so I had to keep up with it. And I drive. Bye-bye, Rex. I think I need a new keyboard. Uh-oh. What did you do, Zeb? I need a new keyboard, too. I said this the other week, but I had a big cup of water. I went upstairs, grabbed a huge cup of ice water. My table right in front of me here is all black. Like, really dark black. It's made of particle board, and then there's like a kind of a plastic like covering on the top to make it look like a wood table, basically like a flat, smooth. And it's pure black, so I couldn't see anything. And I have obviously cables for like the controller, for the keyboard, for the mouse, for the monitors, all that. There's a bunch of cables running around, speakers and all that stuff. And I set down my cup of water right on one of the cords, and I didn't realize it. I set it down and turned away real quick, and I just heard it just tip over and splash all over my keyboard, and it got all over in the keys and stuff. It took like 3 days to dry. So my keyboard is broke. I'm currently using an old one. This one I got in like 2016 with an old computer. And then a while before that, my mouse, the left click stopped working for some reason. I don't know, maybe I got something jammed in there or something, but I didn't want to break it like trying to look. So I broke my mouse, broke my keyboard. My headset is now broke. So I have my steering wheel right next to me here. I probably should be playing with it, but I'm using the controller currently. And every time you turn on the system, the steering wheel will rotate to like basically reset itself to make sure everything is like good. Oops. And I used to rest my headset on there all the time, and I keep telling myself like, oh, I shouldn't do that, because when it starts up, it spins it, right? And I have a wall right next to me, and so it spins it into the wall, and it gets like stuck on it, and then it ended up breaking off both sides on my headset. It was just the one side for a while, and then the other one fell off. So my headset right now is both sides are broken off. The only reason they stay on there is because it kind of clamps a little bit onto your head, so it clamps enough to keep the actual like earpieces in place. Otherwise, my headset would be totally like broke too. And then obviously I had the PC issues lately with the hard drives or whatever. So yeah, we've had some bad luck. It's been expensive. Spending a lot of money lately. I don't have a new headset yet. My controller obviously crapped out last week as well. So I did buy a new controller because I can't go without one of those. Start a GoFundMe for a bigger closet. Yeah, let me knock out this wall. Actually, you know what's funny? On the other side of this wall, well, behind me is my nephew's room. In front of me is another closet. To the left is the room that I'm in, and then to my right is a bathroom. And so you could potentially knock out the wall into the bathroom, because actually the bathroom it's huge. It's like, it's like the size of a bedroom, but all it has is a toilet and sink. There's nothing else in there, and so it's like a huge wasted space. It doesn't have a shower, it doesn't have a bathtub, it doesn't have anything else, just a just a toilet and sink. So there's like a huge amount of space in there that you could knock it out. You could make it like a third of the size and it would still be fine. I don't think we can get any more on here, can we? Oh, we got Doctor becoming a tier 1 member. Thank you, Doctor. That's going to go to the knocking out the wall fund. Or I guess the bad luck fund of everything breaking in like a matter of a month and a half. W for Doctor. Yes, thank you, Tank. Thank you, Robert, as well. Alright, oh, actually, I gotta turn this on. Thank you, Doctor. That's very nice of you. That definitely helps. Let's do this. Yeah, now you can use some of those custom emojis we got, and you can see there's a couple more posts in the community section there. How many more do I have? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's about a half. No, not even half a trailer. 3 stars, Doctor, 3 stars. Yeah, okay, let's go figure out where we gotta sell this at. Okay, where is it? Here? Prices. Oh, there's all the emojis, yeah. So we got 3 stars, we got a sort of a box truck, kind of look like a fuel truck or water, some money. The gravestone, we got the big brain, got the 15 and 6 combo meal, got the cookie, the oh boy, because I say that all the time, and 2 tractors, some wiener water soup, a nailed it, and a flat tire. When did you add the nailed it emoji? That was probably a month and a half ago, Tank, because Bad Boy Gamer gifted like a 80 what was it? 80 memberships or something like that. I think it might have been like 75, 80. I don't remember what the number was. But we got up to basically how it works is there's tiers. And if you get like 5 members, you unlock 1 new emoji, and when you get like 10, you get another new emoji, and then when you get 15, you get another, and I think it tops out when you get like 250 or something like that. Or maybe it's even higher. It might even be like 10,000 or something. I remember looking up the list. But basically, he gifted us a whole bunch of subs or memberships, and so we were able to create more during that time. And then now if I were to try and change it, I can't change anything because we don't have the amount of members to have that many. So we kind of took advantage of the time while we had a bunch of members to make a bunch of emojis, because normally we'd probably only have like half that amount. I think we would have like 6. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I think we would probably have around 6. You start with 4, and then I think maybe at 5 or 10 you get a 5th one, and then maybe 10 or 20 you get a 6th or something. So we would probably have half of that amount. Oh, so sweet. It's like Discord boosts. I guess. I don't know. I don't know the Discord boosts. But yeah, it's basically the more members you get in, the more emojis you can create. Did I pass it? Silage. Here we go. Oh, wow. It doesn't look like it's fluctuated very much. Oh, $3 all year. Actually, Matt said that yesterday. Matt said it only fluctuated $2 all year for him, so it looks like it doesn't really matter when you sell. October would have been prime, but looks like the biogas is paying the most. Hopefully that's close. Oh, it is. It's right next to us. That's awesome. It's literally right there, right through the field. Wow. It would have almost been worth it just to put them on the forks and just drive them over there, huh? This is kind of my first time driving through a field with a loaded up trailer like this. I hope I don't get stuck. Imagine getting stuck with this and having to reset and losing all of this. Some sweet, sweet money. All right. I should have asked this again, but Tank was the only one who guessed. Tank said around 40,000. Does anybody else have a guess? We have, what did I say, 32. We have 41 bales, I think it was. We got 8, 16, 32, and I think it was 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I can see out there. Oh, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. iDrive says 25K. I'll give you guys just another minute if anybody wants to guess. It sounds like Tank did some math, which I guess, what did he say for the average price? It was like, I don't remember what he said even. I think Tank is probably almost spot on, because it sounds like he did the math for it. So he said like 40, I want to say, so I'm going to say 41. Something like that. Tank cheated. Zeb says no clue. We're getting 221, so it's a little bit, I think, higher than what he said. Oh, no, actually, I think he might have said 221. I think Tank might have nailed it. Oh, shoot, there's a little ledge there. Woof. Oh, you were saying for one trailer, 40,000. Okay. 59,670 for the entire field. I feel like that is an exact math at 221. 42 and some change. Nice. How do I get this up there? Or is this like close enough? Or oh wait, I have to actually like pick them up and drop them in there, don't I? I have to like drop them in that pit. Am I right or am I wrong on that? Gotta put it in the bin. Okay. I guess I gotta go back and grab the bale forks. Now I can see why that auto load, or not even auto load, the red trailer would have been able to just back them up and throw them in there and make it easy. This is a lot more work. And since I'm going back, I might as well bring a bale or two with us. I think we'll take 2. It should be around 12,000 liters worth. Yeah, this is like the perfect spot to actually have a grass farm because it's right next to the biogas plant. We got all this open field we could take out. If we end up getting enough money to buy this thing out, we could basically have the entire place right next to it, making it super easy to sell. Oh, there they go. They flipped off. Wait. Did that work? Do I gotta do this, though? Buy the bill? Oh my god, 1.9 million? Tank, how do I get my money from that, though? Is there a spot to like... Oh, are you serious? You need to buy the plant to use it? No way. So that was a wasted trip, huh? Okay, we gotta go to the animal dealer then. I didn't know that. I thought you could use all of them. That's interesting. Where's the animal dealer? Right in town. RIP. I was just saying how awesome it would be to have this place, and now it sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well I guess RIP to that bale. We're not getting that one back anytime soon. Yeah, RIP that one bale. I said this earlier, but... Yeah, we, So I've been trying to get in contact with quite a few companies, as you guys probably know. But I finally got in touch with Logitech, and they're going to be sending us out a heavy equipment bundle. And I guess they're sending it out with no, like, I asked them, like, do you need me to do anything, like make a video or anything like that? And they're like, no, you could just have it. I was like, wow, that's cool. I'm gonna make a video anyways, just because, you know, they're being nice and sending it out to me, so I'll produce some content on it. But I'm pretty excited to get to use that thing, because I can use I have a G920 wheel here, but it's I don't know, without the side panel and stuff, I'm constantly like going back and forth with the buttons. It's cool, but it's not I don't know, I guess it's not like an ideal setup, right? But yeah, I got a new controller coming, so we should be good with the buttons not working on that anymore. But yeah, the heavy equipment bundle, if you guys haven't seen it, you should look it up. And they said it should be here within the next 2 weeks, so I'm pretty excited. I've always wanted one, like just to try and... Oh shoot. To try and play it with, like, you know, a little bit more immersion, instead of just having the buttons here on the keyboard or on the controller. So I'm pretty excited about it. From Amazon? No, it's actually so I got in touch with the Logitech PR person, their public relations or whatever you want to call it. And then they sent me to a different... Apparently this company does the PR for Logitech, so it's actually not Logitech itself, but it's somebody who does, like a company that does PR for other companies. I looked it up. They're based in Los Angeles. I don't know if that's where the person that... well, actually, so the person... One second. Am I... Yeah, I guess I'm going kind of the right way. Oops. The person that I got in contact with, I looked him up just to see, because I thought it might be like a European name, but apparently they're American. They're over here. So I found their what is it? What is that, like, workplace website? What is the name of that called? You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh, they're LinkedIn. That's it. I found their LinkedIn. They're based out of Los Angeles. So I was like, oh, okay. So, and they work for a company that, yeah, thank you, Tank, LinkedIn. They work for a company that does PR for all these other companies. So, I don't know, I thought that was kind of interesting. But, they do specifically, well, at least the person that I'm talking to anyways, they work specifically with Logitech G, and I'm not sure, maybe there's different, like, segments of Logitech, it sounds like. Or, I don't know, maybe all the peripherals fall under Logitech G. I'm not really sure how that works, but Like, I have a Logitech G wheel, the G920. Oh, Logitech Gaming? Okay. And then I have like a Logitech G9, or what is it? Hang on a second. G560 speakers. So, I guess I already have some Logitech stuff here. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool that they're like, yeah, we're just gonna send it out. And I was like, do you need me to do anything? Because I've gotten games and like DLCs for free, and they don't really specify like what they want you to do. Just make content on it. Like, you can make a review, you know. But a lot of those things they ask you, like, hey, we want you to do an unboxing video, or you know, stuff like that. And I was like, so do you want me to do anything for it? And they're like, no, this one's just free of charge. There's no contract or anything like that of anything you have to do. It's just for free. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm guessing in the future for other stuff, I will have to do like sort of sponsored videos or whatever, but for this one specifically, they said, no, it's just yours. I was like, oh, awesome. So that is pretty dope. Oh, look at the piggies. I don't know why I had a weird accent there, guys, but it just came out. Oh, you can hear him squeaking. Alright. Oh, wait, did I... Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's right. You have to undo the straps on stuff in this in FS25 to get rid of it. To sell your bales. So it looks like those are selling for around $1,000 a piece. We're actually positive. Look at that. Oh wait, no, I lied. Yeah, $500 a piece. Okay. So we had, what did I say, 31? No, 41 bales. We should end up around 20K, I think. We have... Oh, wait, actually we only have 8 more bales. We have 40 bales total. So... You sounded Irish. Yeah, I don't know where that accent came from. It just kind of... Oh, look at the piggies. It was kind of like a mix between some British. I want some water. And I don't know, maybe British and Irish or something. Makes sense. I used to get C's in math. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think I've told this on the channel before too, but I used to be a very, very bad student in school. And I remember one of my classes was algebra, actually. I took an algebra class. I think I failed the first year, my freshman year of high school. Like I said, I was a bad student. Do as I say, not as I do. And I got stuck with the same teacher the next year, and I was like, oh man. Like I wasn't a huge fan of the teacher. They were okay, but I was just like, man, I gotta do this all over again. And I had saved all of my homework from the previous year. And so I literally just turned in all of the same homework, and one of my friends was like, dude, how stupid are you? You failed last year. Why would you turn in all that homework? You're gonna get an F again. And I literally didn't even change it. I just turned in the exact same homework. And the teacher had the markings and stuff on there and stuff too. You know, like she had marked it in red marker, like, oh, you got this one wrong, you got this, you got 14 out of 20, whatever. And she told me, she's like, you can't turn in the same homework you did last year. I'm not going to accept that. And so what I did was I started ripping little holes in it. I ripped holes all over wherever she would mark. And I would cross it out, like cover it with a marker and stuff. So it's like, I again turned in the same, I turned in the same homework. But this time she couldn't really say anything. I basically outsmarted her. Because she did accept it after that, but she knew, like, it was the exact same homework as I turned in last year. And she ended up telling my parents that I was smart because I passed it the next time without doing any homework. I basically just got by with pure luck, I would say. I didn't really understand it at all. I guess maybe I've had just enough understanding, but I ended up passing it the second time with a D-, like the worst possible grade you could get. And she told my parents I was smart. I was like, how am I smart? I failed the first time and I passed with a D- the second time. She definitely gave you a big pass. Yeah, I don't know. I remember my grade was, I think I was failing up until the very last test. And I guess I got, maybe she didn't want to see me back the next year and she let me pass, but I passed with a D- the second time. Street smart, not book smart, yeah. I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny. I remember her telling me, like, you can't use the same homework as last year. I'm not going to accept this. And then I just did whatever I could to not have it, like, I remember, like, ripping pieces of the paper off, like the corners and stuff where she would mark, and, like, covering it with marker, like, blacking it out and using white out, like, whatever I could find to get out of not doing that homework again is what I did. It was pretty funny. Board Pasta, welcome in. How are you doing, Board Pasta? For Tank says, oh my lord. I told you, I was a bad student. I was always fighting getting suspended. I don't think I ever got... I don't think I ever got suspended. I did get in trouble a couple of times, but one of them I told my teacher that they were gay. Because the rumor was that they were gay, and I was an immature teenager at the time. And they said they took offense to gay, and at the time, gay used to mean like, oh, that's stupid. I was like, oh, that's gay, you know? And they were like deeply offended by it, and I was like, why? Because you're gay? Like, and they did not have that. And there was the rumor that was going around, you know, so I was like, I'm just saying what everyone else is thinking. Was he a PE teacher by any chance? No, he was my civics teacher, which is like government kind of stuff. Robert, welcome in as well. Robert Weeks. Okay, I'm going to try to catch up here. But it was mostly with the bullies. I was trying to get... Or I was tired of them picking on everybody. Well, that's a good reason. I think anyways. PC principle. You gotta be politically correct, yeah. I used to get lots of referrals. My school never really gave us homework. Really? That's kind of cool. You know what's funny is, you know, it's called homework, but I didn't do my homework unless I got it done at school. Like, if they gave us homework and we were at school, like, I would do it because obviously I don't have anything better to do. You know, I was stuck in school anyways, like, I guess I'll just do it. But, as soon as I got home, that homework was not getting done. Like, once I'm out of school, I'm not touching it, so... Yeah, that's why I was a bad student. But surprisingly, somehow passed high school. I don't know. I guess I did enough to get by, right? Use the bail on your forks to push and straighten the next bail when you double stack like that. Wait, use the bail on your forks. Oh, like smack it with a bail. Straighten it out with the other bail. Let's see. I'm going to go forward, try and get this a little bit closer here. Or actually, I think I'm just going to stack it up. I was going to stack it all on the side, but we'll just stack it higher. And we'll bring this in maybe next year. Unless we need it earlier. There we go. I used to have a teacher in the 7th grade that had nipple piercings, wore a nut cup. What the heck? Did my homework on the bus so I could hang out with my friends and smoke it up. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know, I thought it was funny, like, because I kept all of my homework from the previous year, and I started turning it all in. My friends like, dude, how stupid are you? You failed it last year. If you turn in all the same homework, you're going to fail it again. But I guess I must have done a little bit better on the tests, or like Tank said, maybe the lady just didn't want me back and said, all right, you're passing with a D- instead of an F. There's a good chance of that too, to be honest. Like, they might have just said, screw it. He gave us no effort, I don't want him back. It's one of those work smarter, not harder, right? Yeah, I'll do both, I guess. Wait. Nope, that's not in the range. There we go. Why do we have homework? I think it's supposed to be, and I could be wrong on this, but it's designed to be, they teach you it at school, and then they send you home where you're supposed to be, like, not able to sort of cheat. I mean, you could cheat with your parents or something, or look it up, but that's supposed to be to test that you understand it, I guess. Yasko, welcome in, Yasko. You do know that you sold gases. It takes time for it to turn into silage. Oh, shoot, you're right. Tank told me not to do that. Oh, my God. I guess he forgot. Yeah, Tank told me not to do it, and I did. Yasko. This is the newbie farmer in me. That's why I got way less money. Thank you for the reminder. I can't believe I did that. Well, I guess I did say it was a grass, hay, and silage. So we done messed up right there, huh? Your math wasn't wrong. Yeah, I probably would have got about 40K, but I sold it as grass, so we got 20K. The funny thing is we wasted our wrapping on it too. We wrapped them all up and wasted even more money wrapping it. Like, if we were going to sell it as grass, we could have just grabbed it and sold it. Thank you, Yasko, for pointing out my stupidity. Alright. That's funny, Tank, because the math being wrong was what started that whole thing, wasn't it? We gotta go here. Alright, so it says the whole field is harvested. If we take that off, it's just green. That's a weird looking green. Oh wait, let's go here. Take off the light blue. I have to go to sleep now. Sounds good, Board Pasta. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good rest of your night. I know it's pretty late where you're from. See you, Board Pasta from Tank. That's funny. So Tank lost 2,500 and has 19,991. 19991. Had a teacher named Miss Jones, always wore skirts. Sometimes my pencil would fall off my desk for some reason. I wonder why. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm sure there was other kids' pencils who happened to fall off their desks as well. I mean, Privyet, Artem. Go back to the last save and start over. That's fine. It's alright. Well, I mean, we're just going to keep going. Yeah, we made a mistake and we got some less money, but it's all good. Okay, not watered, not stones, not mulched, not rolling. Tick off the needs lime. Okay, so just the top portion needs lime. The whole thing needs fertilizing. Something funny / sad just happened. What is that, Artem? But no, that's a good point, JC Farms. If I was trying to maximize profits, I would probably do that. But I'm okay with a couple of mistakes. We're still learning. Okay, let's see here. Turn this on. I sat on my cat? What? The fat cat sat on a hat. I'm Dr. Seuss. You would just keep going too? No, it's a good idea. I mean, I did save it halfway through harvesting. So, I mean, we would just have to harvest it, bale it, and wrap it again, but that's kind of a lot of work. It's not, like, ideally, yeah, we would have not screwed that up, but oh well. I don't want to go back. I mean, we'll just, keep moving on. Fertilize and harvest the new field and whatever we got to do here. Poor kitty. She was hiding under the blanket. Yeah, they like to do that, don't they? Sounds like a her problem. You done goof for the 7th time? Yeah, it's probably about 7, right? Wrong mulcher. Got a mulcher that was like way too much horsepower, so we had to get a tractor, so that was kind of a mistake. And then wrong roller, that's 3. Sold the grass, or sold the silage as grass because we didn't let it wait, that's 4. Bought a rock picker, which we don't really need, that's 5. Forgot to grab both a mower and a wrapper. I don't know if you count that as 6 and 7, but I mean we did end up getting one at one point. And then we grabbed the wrong baler, so we can't bale and wrap it. We have to just bale it and wrap it later. So yeah, we're on about 7 or so mistakes now, Tank. We definitely done goofed up. Did you fat shame Artem's cat? I think I might have, yeah. I did say the fat cat sat on a hat. Oh wait, actually, I can just go like this. This will save a little bit of time. We'll go like this, reset, and this, reset. Fat cats unite, mine's a tubby. Is it a chubby one? In my young school, me and my best mate used to get a ruler and heap of sharp pencils and flick the pencils off the ruler into the ceiling. As we had 5'0" teacher, and she had to get them out. That's really funny, Robert. That is such a funny story. Alright, I'll tell you another story when I was in school. When I was in 5th grade... Well, that was weird. The sound just like cut out. when I backed off of it. Did it just stop moving? No, it is moving. It's very slow. Okay. We used to be in tears. Yeah, I guess you guys were just loving it, huh? Tank says dogs are better. I would agree, but I'm allergic to cats, so that's a little, plays a little bit of a role in that anyways. But we back when I was in school, in 5th grade, it became a big thing to have a rubber band, and you would pull it and just snap somebody with it. Like, for no reason, but just to mess around, right? Just being kids, horseplay. And after a while, we found out if you put... you can fling stuff with them, right? If you put them on there and get the right trajectory, you can start flinging stuff around. And so we would do that. And what we used to do was fold up gum wrappers. Like, you get a gum wrapper and you fold it up into like maybe a 1/3 of an inch, and then you fold it in half, and you put that around the rubber band. You'd fling it at somebody. And we started doing that. And probably half of the class would do that and just start flinging little gum wrappers at each other. You just get hit in the neck or something, turn around, and somebody's just breaking out laughing behind you. The teacher's so lost. We had a dog, passed on. Swore to myself I'd never get another one, so I haven't. Yeah. Anyone in here ever play Bloody Knuckles? I think I've played it once, but we didn't play I guess seriously enough to actually make the other person's knuckles bleed. We just kind of did it a couple of times. We're like, all right, well, that was fun. I can flick a bottle cap pretty dang well. Yeah, that kind of became a thing right after I got out of school. Flicking the bottle caps around. They fly pretty good too. When I broke my arm in elementary, a bunch of people played Bloody Knuckles with my cast. Oof. I suppose you probably couldn't feel it, but you could feel it shake probably, but not too much pain. Yeah, it didn't hurt at all. Very nice. Alright, where did I leave off? Oh, right at the start here, okay. Is it this? Nope, next row. Dog was a German Shepherd. Nice. I like German Shepherds. We've pretty much always had labs. We've had a lot of dogs just because, they're only around for probably 7 to 10 years or so. But I've had, when I was really young, we had one dog, as far as I can remember, all the way up to when I moved to a new town, which I think I was 9. So all the way up to 9 years old, I only remember one dog. And then he was a yellow lab. He actually passed away the day that we moved. We just woke up and he was not there anymore. Oh, I gotta back this up just a bit. He just didn't wake up. He was unresponsive. There we go. So yeah, that was brutal. We moved to a new town and then lost our dog the same day. Yeah, my dog passed away in bed with me, so you had similar experience. Take your forks with you next time. Refill the oh, that's a good idea. I don't have pallet forks, but I do have the bale forks. Bring a pallet of fertilizer back with you plus the full spreader. That's a really good idea, JC. I should have done that the first time. We'll probably get close to finishing this field, would be my guess, but I don't think we're going to get all the way. I think because this field is a little bit bigger this time. And then I know we had a black lab, we had another black lab, we had a yellow lab, we had another yellow lab, we had an ivory lab, and now we currently have another yellow lab. But we have I missed a little chunk on there too. I cannot have it. There we go. We currently have a mixed. We have a mutt now. We're not really sure what exactly it is, but it's pit bull and something. It's got that pit bull face, so. Kenworth T800 should be the next Kenny. I think so, huh? My dog passed away in bed with me. We had to take my girl, put her to sleep a long time ago. Could probably hook it onto a big bag. Yeah, I don't know. I used the pallet fork on the telehandler, and that worked fine because it's only 2 spikes. This one's 4 spikes, so I might not be able to get into it. We'll see. She's buried under the old apple tree. She's always laid under. That's kind of nice, but kind of reminds you, which sometimes you don't want to think about, right? Oh my gosh, I missed that little chunk again. Oh no, that's a light blue. That's different. That's a different blue. Oh, I think maybe that's a little piece of the... Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I think it's about this area here somewhere. Yep, okay. All the dogs I have right now were free. One I got from a friend, one was a stray, and the other was from my grandparents because I couldn't take care of her. That was Tanks. I had a lab. He used to drag his butt on the carpet. That's funny. I've seen a couple of ours do that, yeah. I don't know what... Does anybody know why they do that? I think I've seen 2 of our, like, 8 or 10 or whatever it was that have done that. Very smart idea to get a Bernese mountain dog at 80 years old. Huh. I drive my brother's dog does that. Yeah, we had 2 of ours that have done that over the past, but not all of them. I don't know what makes them want to do that or whatever. Oh, we have 0% in there. It's showing a little bit of green. Is that this one? Yeah, right here. That's it. Just a little done. If their booty scratches, that's the only way they can itch it. Yeah, I suppose. Also, I like that you use the word booty. That's funny. If their booty scratches... Oh, actually, we got to hop out here again. We're going to reset this just to make this a little faster. Reset. And reset that. And reset that. Oh, actually, and then I have to reset the little... Yeah. The bale spike too. Probably just an itchy butt, but he would leave circles. Oh no. Yeah, that's nasty. Well, we're sure as heck not going to do it for him. Yeah. Artem's like, you guys, please. This is enough. JJ should have tried it with big bags instead of pallets. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about it at the time, Tank. I just bought whatever was there, but we probably could have hooked the big bags on here. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't have worked, but I don't think this is probably going to work. Maybe we can get it down far enough we could get it under. Hang on. I think we might be able to do it if we push it all the way up against the wall. Oh no, that's pretty wide actually. Hang on. Is the bottom ones? Where's the bottom? Oh, it's in the same spot. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe. We'll try. Matt, welcome in. How are you doing, Matt? It's going pretty good. We accidentally sold our grass. Supposed to be silage, sold it as grass. Made the mistake of not waiting. Yeah, it fits just through it. It's not big enough. No. Yeah, we screwed up. A big mistake. We sold it for about half the price, probably. And Tank even reminded me like an hour or something before that, like, hey, make sure you wait so you don't sell it as grass. And then, sure enough, I sell it as grass. We didn't sell all of it, luckily. After we sold one full trailer's worth, somebody was like, hey, why did you sell that as grass? And I was like, oh, shoot, you're right, I did, didn't I? I even wrapped it too, so I spent more money on the wrapping. In previous games it wouldn't have mattered, but on this one you have to pay for the wrapping as well. Alright. And now we wait. But we're doing alright, Matt. We took out a loan for $250,000 because I realized after I've done like 15 hours worth of taking out the trees and flattening and plowing and stuff like that, I realized I somehow missed buying a mower, like the most important thing for the save, because the whole point of this is grass and hay and silage, those three. So we ended up buying the Big M, which was on sale. It was actually on sale the very first day we started this save. But I remember at the time I was kind of mad. I'm like, ah, crap, I forgot to... I started the save and I didn't... I thought I already bought a tractor for it. But apparently we never did, so we bought the Big M. And I guess I never bought a wrapper either. I bought a baler, and I thought it was a baler wrapper. I must not have been paying much attention, but... So we took out a $250,000 loan on the Big M because it was on sale for 50% off. We got super lucky. And then we took out another loan for $55,000 to buy a wrapper, which was $55,000 exactly. So we were about $300,000, I think, in the hole. Let's see if it shows up quick. Oops. Yeah, we're $350,000 actually. Even worse than I thought. We've had quite a few mistakes, but doing all right, I guess now. I have the cat khakis. Is that what you said? I don't know what that is exactly. Khakis? Yeah, Tank said the same thing. Like, what? I drive with a gamble all. Good luck, I drive. Wrapping costs a ton. Yeah, that was a pretty big mistake. I've had quite a few big mistakes on here, Matt. I'm just, you know, figuring stuff out the hard way, I guess. But this is kind of our... I bought the wrong roller, too. I guess that one gives like a small bonus for... it gives you a small bonus for rolling the field for grass, but it's only like a 2% bonus or something, and so it's probably not worth it, especially when you're just starting out, you know, to have, I don't know what it was, like a $30,000 piece of machinery when you don't actually really need it, you know? You should only get the necessary, like, stuff you need. Well, apparently I'm not allowed to order food tonight. Little Miss Perfect wants me to cook, so I gotta head out. I'll be watching Camp Message. Sounds good, Doctor. Buy some Burger King and say you made burgers. That's funny. Go to a restaurant, order takeout, take it out of the box. You're good to go. I'm just kidding. But that's... From what I've seen you cook, you've made some pretty good meals on Discord, so I would not allow you to buy takeout either. I would say, nope, go buy some more steak and potatoes. Sean, welcome in. How are you doing, Sean? Oh, iDrive the heist is on cooldown for 31 seconds. Probably good now by the time I saw it. Also, iDrive rolled a 32, lost 10k. No good. Up to about $250,000 now, though. Ah, crap. Wasted a wee bit extra there. William, welcome in. How you doing, William? I think our GPS might have figured out the sides of our field now, because it didn't have me go in weird spots on this side. I guess I haven't done that side yet, but it seemed like before it kind of wiggled around a little bit on the extension part of the field here. Alright, now we gotta get the very end here. So it does look like it's a little bit off, but that's fine. I'm gonna take the needs lime off. There we go. I hope that went all the way to the very edge. I think I might have missed the corner there. On the right side corner, not the left. But yeah, we did repaint the hill here. We were able to bring the wall all the way to the edge there, but some of these parts were like really weird and not allowing me to terraform where we exactly wanted to, so it looks like we missed a little bit on the edge of the field. We'll go back down real quick. Or maybe it's a color that's showing up, but it's not actually there. Yeah, it's showing a little bit of color on the edge here, but we should have just got it, so I think it's just another visual glitch. I missed 100 too many heists. So yeah, we're gonna have to go with this one. And we can start about here, looks like. I started my new save yesterday and I already put 7 hours in my tractor. What the heck? That's funny. I think I bought this tractor brand new and we've already put 9 hours on this one. That's pretty crazy to me too. Okay, oops. Yes, we did get the entire field. I'm not sure if there's like a couple of rocks right there. I don't know what that is exactly. Kind of looks like it. What do you guys think of my little storage area? Some of you guys know why I'm asking. Some of you guys probably don't. There we go. The line says it's cool. I suppose we gotta roll it a couple of times, don't we? We could take out the grass seeds here too. Let's do that right around here. We don't need to seed anymore. Andre says it looks nice. I think so. Wink wink. Oh dang, it's over to the side. Don't ask, don't tell. Thanks, like you didn't hear it from here. Okay, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Okay? We don't own that land. We're using the neighbor's shed. Don't tell him though. He doesn't know. I know his driveway goes right past it, but he doesn't know, okay? That guy up there. Or up there. We haven't told him that we're using it. He doesn't need to know either, okay? It's on a need-to-know basis. He doesn't need to know this. I'm gonna check. Now I want to see how much the land costs. I think it's like 300,000 or something for us to buy that. How y'all getting so many hours? I played for like 2 hours and I'm already done with phase 14. I don't know, it takes a long time to do stuff, I guess. Alright, let's see. For us to buy that piece would be... Oh, there it was, farmland. Yeah, 348,000. You can see all of our equipment is around this little shed here and we do not own it. All the land we own is this right here. Little square. There we go, now you can see it a little better. That square is what we own. That's it. Obviously not that fast, but I have less hours than I thought. Well, that's good, Artem. I mean, that means you're doing stuff more efficiently than we are. A squat in the farmer's shed? Yeah. You could call us a squatter. We're squatting just our equipment there, yeah. We're not even using the inside of the shed either. We're just using the outside, just the perimeter. We're being nice. We're not opening it up and just shoving all of our equipment in there. We're letting him have the shed. We just want to use the outside space. Thank you, neighbor. Maybe eventually, if we become a multi-millionaire, we'll end up buying him out and deleting his shed and sticking it to the man. Building our own big shed right there. The squatters' rights. Yeah, squatters' rights is a weird thing. I ran across a video the other day. I know we were saying we were talking about weird videos just yesterday, but I ran across a video the other day where a homeowner had squatters there and he couldn't get them to get out. You know, obviously that's what they do, but and so one day when they left, he came in with an excavator and literally knocked the whole building down. I was like, dang. Imagine how mad you'd have to be at somebody. Because, I mean, obviously the house is worth, you know, probably 100, 150,000, 200, whatever, you know, it probably was like a $150,000 house, right? And so for you, I mean, obviously you don't have any rights to it if they're in there, but for you to just destroy the house, like knowing for sure $150,000 is going down the drain, wow. Send your neighbor a Christmas card. I owe you one. I'm trying to think. I saw another one. I can't remember exactly. I think what it was. Okay, I think there was a property owner, and they couldn't get the squatters to leave. And I think what they did was they rented it out to their son, or something like that. Even though their son didn't need a house, but they rented it to their son, and they could then say that they had somebody renting it legitimately, so the squatters couldn't stay there anymore or something like that. I don't remember what it was. And then as soon as he started renting it, he changed the locks on it and said it was his house, threw out all their stuff, and was able to then prove, like, to the police and the courts or whatever that, you know, he lives there legitimately now. He has the lock, he has the key, he's got all of his own stuff. Like, it's his house, or, you know, he's renting it from the landlord or whatever. Something like that. I can't remember exactly how it happened. William says, $150,000 house? What is that, a cardboard box? Well, William, in most of the country, $150,000 is still probably cheap, but you can get a house for $150,000 if you're outside California. California is super expensive. Well, probably not New York and some bigger areas too, Miami, stuff like that. But maybe I should have said a little higher number. But yeah, $200,000, $250,000 maybe. It'll get you a house in most places, but not California where you are. That won't get you nothing. As you said, that'll get you a cardboard box. I would board up all the windows and doors so they can't get out. I feel like that's got to be an entrapment or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Basically have them as your prisoner or whatever. Entrapment's not the right word because that's like tricking somebody. All set. It's all on the stove. Easy, lazy supper. Pork chops and fries. Nice. Pork chops and fries. Squatters should have the right to get off my effing land. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand how they have any rights in that situation. I mean, in 2015, we got a house for $150,000 and 5 acres. The house was a pile of crap. $40,000 later, it's a decently nice house. Yeah, but you live in California, William. You guys have like one of the most expensive housing markets in the United States. Like, I could probably find a $150,000 house around where I live. Again, it probably wouldn't be the greatest. Like you said, might need some fixing, maybe $20,000, $30,000 or something. It would look pretty nice. But yeah, where you are, it's going to look a lot worse just because the price houses of both houses and land are way more expensive there. I think around here the average house price is probably like 300 and a little bit of change, maybe 350 or something. But 150 or 200, it's kind of like a starter home, like a smaller house with less land, maybe more in the town or something like that. Yeah, entrapment is law enforcement only. I think you're right on that, Tank. It's like somehow they trick you into doing something illegal because it was their idea, something like that. So it's the wrong word, but it sounds like you're trapping them, the tenants, so it kind of... That's why I'm like, I know that's the wrong word. iDrive says I would turn on the sprinklers at midnight. Isn't that when most sprinklers go on though? At the night? I mean, they do it during the day too, but I think they do it a lot of the time more at night because it doesn't evaporate as quickly. More of it gets absorbed into the ground. Our house is $600,000. I've seen houses for the same price, but twice as big and brand new in Texas. Literal piles of crap sell for $300,000 around here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to see. Like if you ever go on, I don't know what the Zillow or whatever the sites are, and you look in different cities. Like if you look around where I live, it's like, okay, yeah, I can get a pretty good house for $200,000, maybe on the lower end, like I said, kind of a starter home, needs some work, but decent. But in other areas, $200,000 will get you a plot of land. Like you can't even have a house. The land is so expensive around there, like certain areas. And so that's where you get to like what William was saying, like, yeah, you could get a $300,000 house, but the house is like a mobile home on like a $200,000 piece of land or something. If you want any kind of a decent house, you're looking at like $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, So Tank says the landscaping company I used to work for set the timer for dawn, dusk, and midnight. Oh, okay. So right when the sun's coming up, right when the sun's going down, and sometime in the middle of the night. Never noon because it would scorch the grass. My house was 447,000 JJ, the one you've seen on Discord. Okay. Are you in a fairly expensive area or not really? I think the house I'm currently living in is like just under. I think mine's like 387 or something. But again, I live in the middle of nowhere, so it's, obviously the price is a little bit cheaper when you live in the middle of nowhere. Well, I guess depending on where you live in the middle of nowhere, if you live in the middle of nowhere up on a mountain by a lake or, something like that, then it's obviously going to be more expensive. But where I live, there's just nothing but trees and farm fields, so not too expensive. If I had squatters, I'd have cameras on every room they live in and stream it on YouTube. That's honestly not a bad idea, iDrive, because I'm sure people would love to watch that. Like, no joke, people would probably tune in the hundreds or thousands to watch that. Eventually the squatters would probably find it, but yeah, I believe people would probably watch that. They would just tune in to see what they're doing. Like, you might even be able to make money off them living in your house. Probably not, because the amount of money you'd make is probably minimal, but yeah, it might be possible. If you got a big enough amount of people to follow, actual reality TV, if you got enough people to watch it, you could probably make some money. Our house in Texas would be like 250,000, Artem says. So it was, I think he said 600. Texas prices are insane. Really? Yeah, I love to watch some real people taking a sheet of paper, of course. They'd be stealing paper is what he's talking about. I feel like it's probably illegal. It might be like an invasion of privacy, but if it's your house, is it really an invasion of privacy then? You know what I mean? Like if you're the owner and somebody's just staying there, I don't know. I feel like it's probably crossing some kind of legal line, but enough voyeurs around to make a living, I guess, yeah. I don't know if it's much of a thing in other countries, but for some reason in the United States we have some messed up laws that allow people to just randomly stay at your house. If you are not there long enough, like if nobody has been there for a while, they're allowed to like stay there, and if they stay there for a certain amount of time, basically the house can become theirs. It's a weird thing we have here. I think it's a really long time, like it's like 10 years or something. Basically you'd have to buy a house and not touch it and have somebody else realize that nobody's touching it and then live there for like 10 years and then the house becomes theirs. It's a weird thing. I'm renting my basement out at the moment. He's actually pretty quiet. Oh, that's nice. If I set up a camera in my room, am I invading my privacy? I don't think so, Tank, because you set it up. But I think if you set it up in somebody else's room, maybe? I don't know. Like, it's your house, so I don't know how that would work. I'm obviously no law, like, lawyer or anything. If done with consent, I can't see a problem. That's the problem, there's no consent. It's basically, if you see a house, Zeb, that nobody is living in, but it's just there. Like, let's say I bought it as an investment property and I kind of forgot about it because I have like 100 houses or something, right? So this house just gets forgotten. People see that nobody does anything there and they move in. Like, literally, they just like break down the door and move in, buy a new door, put it up. They start living in the house like normal because you're paying for the electricity and all this other stuff. If they live there for like 10 years and then all of a sudden you remember you have that house can be theirs. Like, legally that can be their house and you just lose that money. Like, it'd be hard to lose, like, you'd have to have a ton of money for you to like neglect a house for that amount of time, right? But the laws are like, why would you ever have a law that somebody could just basically move into your house, live there for 10 years and it becomes theirs? That's just weird. But yeah, basically they can move in and take your house without your consent if they live there for a long enough period of time and you have not done anything to the house. Like, if they can show that they repaired the house, like the water pipe's broken and they fixed it, or, you know, stuff like that, it kind of gives them more, it sort of proves their case that they're more of the rightful owner than you, something like that. And so even if you bought the house and they paid $0 and just moved in, if they live there long enough and take care of it, it can become their house, which is just weird. Again, it could be against your will too. Like, you could not want them there. No gag, amateur. He's quit because he forgot to take off the duct tape. Huh? Oh, quiet. Got it. He's quiet because he forgot to take off the duct tape. Tank's like, no gag? That's amateur. Amateur hour. Anchor and chains. I enjoy the screams. I suppose if you were that crazy, you probably would enjoy the screams. You'd enjoy their discomfort, right? It's like a messed up person, but if they're messed up enough to do that, they probably would enjoy the screams. Yes, Mr. Artem. Blue or red? Let's go blue. I see blue lines on my screen. That's the first thing I thought of, so... I'm driving like a orange-ish tractor, kind of red, but... I saw blue lines, that was the first thing that came to mind, so blue. Now that we've picked, you gotta tell us what did we pick. What was the color for? Tank purple. Nothing? After enough time their vocal cords would give out? Yeah, I guess if you screamed for long enough, if you didn't give yourself a break. It's okay, I'll buy a truck today. The color blue. Is it in honor of me or in honor of Tank? Because Tank said purple. Matt, welcome back. Hey, I'm back. Sorry, was busy parking and repairing my fighter on Star Citizen. That's funny. When I first saw your comment, Matt, I saw parking and fighter, and I was like, oh, geez, did he get in a fight or something? Like, I didn't read the whole thing. I just, like, at a glance, I saw park and fight, and I'm like, oh, wow. I said blue, not purple, JJ, so, yeah, it makes sense. What's going on? Is that a roller? It is, yes. We're rolling the field. So this is what I was saying, Matt. I made a couple of mistakes. We bought this roller. This is for grass. I guess this gives you like a 2% yield bonus. So, I don't know. I already made the mistake of buying it. I shouldn't have bought it at the start, but I did it already, so... Yeah, we, I guess we're rolling it? Yes, it does have an integrated planter. This is what we use to plant our field. No, man, it's good. Matt, what fighter you got? What are the minimum specs to play Star Citizen? I couldn't tell you, iDrive, but I could probably get it to you after the stream. I could search it up on Steam. If you scroll down to the bottom on Steam, it's usually pretty good about having everything you need for minimum specs there. So if you're still there a little while after the stream, I can probably get it for you. Funny thing is, I really enjoy murder and documentary series, that type of stuff. Oh, I do too. I've always said this, I like reality-ish TV. So like, I would prefer to watch a documentary any day over like a Spider-Man movie or the Titanic or Full Metal Jacket for Tank. Anything like that. I would rather watch a documentary type movie. Or even like reality TV like Gold Rush or Axemen or Deadliest Catch, stuff like that. That's why I say reality-ish, because it's not probably full reality. Like, they do kind of script some stuff and whatever, but I would much rather watch that kind of stuff than movies. iDrive, it's not on Steam, but it takes pretty powerful rig. Really? It's not on Steam? I did not know that. Wow, that's kind of surprising. Everything's on Steam. X-Men? Nah, Axemen. Yeah, Axemen, the lumberjack, like logging, what is it, logging series, I guess, on TV. But yeah, exactly what you said. I would rather watch Axemen, not X-Men. On if you ask me, would I rather like watch one of the movies or TV show, and those were the two options, I would go Axemen. Minimum specs: CPU quad core, Intel i7 Sandy Bridge or later, AMD Bulldozer or later GPU DirectX 11.1, compatible graphics card with 4 GB of VRAM, memory 16 GB, storage 100 plus gigabytes SSD. Star Citizen is strictly a crowd-funded game, I believe. Huh. So where did you buy it? Like the Microsoft store or something? Over $500 million raised over 10 years and it's not fully released yet. That's crazy. Games are so expensive. I shouldn't say games as like a whole, but some games are so expensive. Because I know there's some games like shoot, it's like a survival game. It recently came out. Recently, like 6 months ago or whatever. And it was made by a single guy. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I think it was on sale actually recently. I'm pretty sure I got a notification the other day that it's on sale. Nacho, welcome back. Nacho, we asked Rex if he's going to be in your stream tonight. He said maybe. And I think me and Tank are probably going to be there. Elite Dangerous is my favorite game. Wish I could play Star Citizen. Elite Dangerous? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Is that like the Sniper Elite game, but a different one? Manor Lords. Yes, that was it, iDrive. Manor Lords. That was, I think it was a single-person dev team creating that whole game. I think now that he's, like, done pre-sales or whatever for it, like, launched it in alpha and beta or whatever. I think now he has a bigger crew. He's hired a few people, I think, but I'm not sure. Sorry, Tank Baby. Computer crashed back now. That's not good, Matt. Maybe is definitely a yes or a no. Yeah, exactly. It's a 100% a yes or no. SC problems. I fly an Avenger Titan, Constellation Taurus, and 2 Starlancer Max. That sounds confusing. I feel like I just called an NFL football play. Oh, Nacho, guess what mistake we made earlier today? And Tank Baby specifically instructed me not to make this mistake, and I did it anyways. What do you think I did? Hello, no, I think I got called out during JJ's stream Wednesday. Phase 15 feels like forever. Bet on the Packers? No, I would never. I cut all of this field worth of grass, and then I sold it as grass after I wrapped it and made it into, was going to let it sit as silage bales. I sold 33 bales of grass. That's all I have left. Those 7. After I delivered the whole trailer worth, some person in the chat was like, hey, why did you sell that as grass? I'm like, oh no, Tank said not to do that. So. I didn't let it ferment, no. I've never done silage before. I mean, I guess I have, but it was only just to like learn how to do it, so I totally forgot. Tank reminded me, he's like, hey, make sure you don't sell it as grass. And I'm like, okay, yeah, remind me in an hour or two. And then I went and sold it, and after that, Tank is like, I told you not to do that. I was like, dang it, I did. I messed up. Anyone tried greenhouses in FS25 yet? I have, Matt. I've used the medium mushroom one and the rice ones. Well, there's only one rice one, I guess. Sigh, yeah. This is for SC spacecraft, I think it's called, right? Starcraft, sorry, Star Citizen. Man, I can't. If anyone wants to check it out, thank you, Tank. Sigh. If they try it, hit me up. Happy to show you around in the verse. It's a medium fighter / freighter. Okay. Space Sim as well, I have it, and played a long time ago, but not at the moment. Feels like you've been waiting for a year. Yeah, it is taking longer for sure, Artem. Hey, yo, the Lancers, or the Star Lancers, were gifts from CIG for my work at Star Citizen Con. Or at CitizenCon, sorry. Oh, that's cool, Matt. You got them for free? That's really cool. Is Rex streaming today? No, Rex doesn't stream on Fridays. So no Rex stream tonight, but Nacho will be streaming later, Artem. If someone wants to plug Nacho's stream. Yeah, I did over $700 worth of ships as a gift. Crazy generous of them. Yeah, I remember you were working on a suit. I don't know if I ever saw it. Did you ever post it on Discord or anything, Matt? I remember you had posted some updates, like you were working on certain things, but I don't know if I ever saw the actual finished product. I feel like maybe you did post it, but I don't remember. They do free fly events twice a year. Very nice. I've only had one pledged aircraft since I got it. Aurora to Titan to 315P to 325A. Not sure what any of that means. To Cuddy Black. To Venture, then to Taurus. Okay. I have no clue what any of that means, but I'll pretend like I do. Thank you, Tank. Alright, let's grab this line here. Best ship is a Taurus. Good ship evolution. These ships are from various manufacturers, Jay, with backstories. It's quite cool. Oh, so like random people can create these ships and sort of launch them or whatever in the game. And then if you want to, you can buy them. That's what it sounds like. I finished it, but now it's disassembled to be upgraded. Once it's upgraded, I'll send some pics. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you might have showed them before. I feel like I remember seeing it, but I don't remember what it looked like. So, I don't know, maybe I just saw it quickly and forgot, but I don't know if you did post it or not. You probably remember, but I can't remember seeing it. And the best part is you can live in them, sleep in them, walk around inside them. That is pretty cool. Alright, let's go back one more time. I just thought about this. Can I even plant in December? Is that a thing? Or am I too late? Or November, sorry. Yeah, I really wanted to explore most of the manufacturers. I like 315 and 325 because they're multi-use too. JJ, no, it's manufacturers that the dev made up. Oh, they're like in-game brands, basically. Or manufacturers, yeah, okay. November you can. Okay, thank you, Nacho. I was just about to check. Or actually, wait, I don't need to plant. It's already planted. I would just... I don't know what I was thinking, actually. But it won't grow over the winter months. Okay. That is just fine. JJ, the total funding for it was $764,129,160. That's crazy. You won. Good job, Artem. In my opinion, the Constellation is... lost it. Just bigger. Bigger version of the 300 series. Okay. You guys talking about Star Citizen? Yes, that's what they're talking about, Nacho. Largest crowdfunded project in history. Crap. There we go. There's pecan pie on the table. I'm debating. Do it. Matt's asking, are you a fan, Nacho? Actually, let's see. This probably is... I don't even need to roll it. How much money have you dumped into it? I agree, Scott. Cutlass Black Baby, like $100. You bought it like 10 years ago. Wow. Tank says you're a noob. Max 200 bucks in a 12 years for me. Cardi B is a beast. Kind of sounded like I said Cardi B. Cardi B. Haven't played it in a very long time. Tank says $400 over 2 years. Does anyone have snow yet? Yeah, we've had snow, Artem. We've had snow for, well, it's not here right now. It snowed and then melted and snowed and melted a couple of times now, like 2 or 3 times, but nothing's stuck. IRL, yeah, it lasted for 4 hours and then rained. UK is famous for having crap winters these days. Okay. Oops. This... Wait, was that one? Yeah, okay. I don't think I need to do anything else to the field. I mean, I could lime it, but... Yeah, I think we're good. Nothing for you so far. Okay. Well, I actually got to head out the wife and get a few things. See you tomorrow, JJ, if you're on. I don't usually stream on the weekends. I haven't in a long time. I usually am pretty busy with big family and stuff, so usually not on the weekends, but I'll normally check in and work on some other stuff if I am around the computer. But thank you for stopping in. See you later. Have a good rest of your night. Again, thank you for signing up for the membership. That is very nice of you. Alright, let's check the production here. Looking good, 13,800. Some creamy ball skin. Alright. So yeah, I think we did everything we really can do on our field. Uh-oh, I guess, like I said, we could lime this part, and it looks like we have some rocks up here that I might have missed. But... Tank says, ew, Artem, not again. Props to the devs giants, because Riverbend Spring is an amazingly designed map. Have you played the Asian map much, Matt? I have not played the European map much. And the Asian map I've played for about 20 hours, but not... It was kind of a learning save again to do all the animals and different crops that we hadn't done yet. But this map is way more detailed and stuff than that one. You heard it's smaller, but you're excited to try it. Yeah, it does feel smaller. Sri Lanka I played in FS25. I'm curious what's changed. Yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff that had changed, but I never really... I think I've only played on Sri Lanka for like a couple hours on 22. Probably like 12 or something. Not a lot. Alright, I think I'm going to save it quick. And we'll go... I think I can basically just sleep for like months on end, right? December, January, February. I don't think the grass starts growing until... what, March or something? I'm not even sure. I guess we'll just have to check. We'll come back. So let's go to the house and go to sleep. Visit. Oh, actually, I gotta pay off my loan as much as I can. Game setting. Wait. Here. Finances. Repay. There. Got rid of $15,000 of the loan, anyways. Sleep. Yes. Be right back. I think they have made it feel more upgraded now, but not sure. One good thing is that the plots are cheaper. Be right back. Artem, you need to find a new game. They're talking about Star Citizen. Re-downloading the launcher, Matt. Should be done sometime tomorrow. Dang. Yeah, look at this. August, when we started the save, we went down $1 million. We took out land purchase, vehicles, tools, construction costs, vehicle running costs, vehicle leasing costs. We paid $38,000 to lease vehicles that first month. Yikes. Production for $48. Oh wow, look at that. The wood we sold, I kind of joked that it would cancel out the leasing cost, but it almost did exactly. $38,890 worth of wood and $38,827. So like $60 difference. That's pretty cool. Seed cost, fertilizer cost. Yeah, we're $1 million down. Then the last two were $1,000. This one we got 43 because we had to buy a new vehicle, but then we made a little bit on the sale. All right, let's go another month. Still haven't got a good look at the new UI yet. Okay. Awesome. You'll definitely be hearing from me. Yeah, quite buggy these days, sadly. I think I'm gonna try a survival game. Y'all know any? Stranded Deep is pretty fun. I have that one. Or what is another one? Sons of the Forest. Heard great things about The Forest. Subnautica. Subnautica is another one. Possibly the greatest water-based survival game of all time. I have a first look at that. I played that a couple months ago before I went on my trip for the first time. Like a game where you live in the woods but no monsters, like a realistic game. Okay. What one did I just mention? Oh, Stranded Deep is kind of like that, but you're on like an island, Artem. The only creatures are sharks. Green Hell? Yeah, I'm playing Green Hell right now too. That's a good point. They have like an Indian tribe of people. I have a love-hate with Daisy. Hard, I don't know any games without monsters. Yeah, Green Hell would be good. Long Dark, I've heard of that one. Green Hell is pretty good. I've spent a long time building my base so far, Matt. I haven't really done much other than building my base. It's just, every time I go on there, it's a constant fight with your keeping your proteins, your vitamins, or what is it? Proteins, fats, water, and something else. Proteins is red, the fats is green. Yeah, Green Hell is co-op. I think Stranded Deep is also co-op. Is it on Xbox? I believe so. Green Hell is usually on discount on Xbox as I drive. Okay, let's see. So it's been like 2 months. Grass has not grown. Is Stranded Deep on Xbox? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure. But I have the whole game, like, I played through the entire thing on my channel, Artem, of Stranded Deep. So if you want to see my base, it's on there somewhere. There's a whole playlist for it. iDrive says, I bought it for £4 last year. Tank says, yes, Artem. Let's go back to the house. We gotta sleep some more. Okay, thank you all. I think I'll try it. Yeah, Stranded Deep is pretty fun. I would say what you gotta be careful for, Artem, there's small islands and big islands. The small islands are safe to build bases on because there's going to be no wild hogs and no snakes. If you go onto the big islands, the wild hogs will spawn every once in a while and they'll attack you. Actually, and big crabs too. And snakes. So you gotta be careful with those if you go on a big island. I built my base on a big island, but I don't know. I killed them and just ate them pretty much. You can go in the water and hunt for fish, but you have to be careful for water snakes as well. And there's also like stuff you can step on that'll get you poisoned. And there's fish that'll do that too. So you gotta be a little bit careful where you go in the water and how deep you go. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. You can like there's like shipping containers and stuff. You can like hack away at them and take the walls of them and go make like a shipping container house or whatever you want to do. Like some cool stuff. Yes, there are weapons. I'm going to try and go back to our field, see if anything had happened. And they even have what's called a gyrocopter. If you find the correct parts, you can build a little helicopter and fly around. You can't really carry like a lot of stuff extra on there. Well, not anything extra. Basically whatever you can have in your normal inventory. But pretty cool. I think they've added more stuff since I quit. I know co-op was added right when I got done playing it. Right after I beat the game. They also have sea fortresses. What is that tank? Is that just like crashed ships? Like that have a ton of stuff in them? Or is that something new? Because I've never seen a sea fortress well, by the way it sounds anyways. I don't think even 30 people could build a helicopter on an island. Well, that's the thing. You got to scavenge parts for it across multiple islands. Sunken Land is pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to get Sunken Land. I think you were there for that yesterday, Zeb. So it looks like our grass is finally growing. We got one more stage. We got an 87% yield bonus because that back part still hasn't been limed. I probably should just do that and get rid of it. But we got to go back to sleep one more time, I believe. Let's just see if our field needs anything, though. Alright, it's fertilized. Let's take that off. Looks good. Just needs lime. That's it. Yeah, so there's multiple islands, and like you can go out in the ocean and like farm for clay, and then you can like melt it down and make like clay foundations and stairs and walls and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do on there. The building is kind of weird because like it doesn't let you go over areas without having a structure underneath it. So if you want to build something like up over the water, you have to build out into the water and then take away the bottom part so that it's kind of like there. I don't know if it makes any sense, but you can't just build it. You have to build underneath it first, and then you can delete it afterwards. Wild Fox, welcome in. How are you doing, Wild Fox? I know Wild Fox is, he told me about Sunken Land many months ago. Oops, on tag. Visit. Ian, welcome in as well. How are you doing, Ian? Go to sleep one more time. Feels like a bit like the movie Waterworld. Alright, we're negative $4,000 now. Did that grow? I think it's might be ready to harvest, but I don't know if it's at the highest stage yet. It doesn't look like it. Does that look like it's done to you guys? I haven't quite figured out the stages on it yet. I don't know if that looks like it's done or not. Oh, but these should be fermented now. These could be sold. Yeah, it says silage now. These are all silage. And yes, they do stay the same tank. I was asking you earlier, 6,000 liters worth of silage now, okay. Good day, mate. Wild Fox, Robert, iDrive. What do you guys think? Should we wait another month or should we mow it? I can't tell if it's fully grown or not. I don't know. If I had cut it, I would be able to tell you, but since it was over the winter, I'm not sure. It's in May. If we go to the growth cycle, grass can be cut March, April, May. So it had, wait one more just to make sure. Robert, that's 2-0. Nice. Alright, I have one again for 10K. It's catching up. I feel like it would be taller, but I don't know. Actually, here, let's do this. Let's just save it. We'll skip a month and we'll see. We're getting towards the end of the stream time anyways, so we'll see if it's if we need to go back or not. Revert the save. Wild Fox has 21,021 points. 21021. Alright, now we should be able to see. Yeah, it looks taller to me. What do you guys think? Does that look taller? I mean, this grass grew taller, but does that look taller to you guys? Kind of hard to tell. I think it looks taller. Definitely looks taller to you, Tank. Rex? Rex was here earlier, but he's not here any longer. He's, I guess I don't even know what he's doing. He said he doesn't know what his Friday night entails. Robert says yes too. Looks taller to you guys? Alright, so we'll hop into Big M and I guess we'll, I forgot what it looked like in the, first. Yeah, it's kind of hard because I had to run back there. You can't just, ingrain it in your memory what it looks like, right? Eagle, welcome in. What's up, Eagle? Rex is gone. Stop living in the past, guys. Okay, I think I might do this. How did I miss that start? Let's go. What happened? Did you chase away Rex? No, Rex is normally gone. Probably around 4 o'clock-ish my time, like 5 o'clock his time. He gets done with work, goes home, and, you know, once he's home, he's been watching YouTube all day, driving, listening. So, he does other stuff, whatever T-Rexes normally do when they get home from work. That's what he does. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go like this. Oops. Oh yeah, Tank successfully added 1.8 million or whatever it is just to say he's ahead of Robert. I'm just trying to cut the edge of it, because if I push it too far out here, basically, then I can't pick it up with the machines. Oh, geez, that pushed it really far, didn't it? Well, anyways. Fox is checking the top. Yeah, this thing can cruise, man. Got such a nice wide working width. Had big booty Latina tank, baby! Had 1 billion to my bank account. That would be nice, iDrive. William with a gamble 20. Good luck, William. Girth. Girth and girth? Robert says, oh dear tank, oh tank. Oh tank. Yeah, we're getting some mowing done, Ian. I'm trying to get all the way to the edge of the field here, just to where I own. But, not quite into the I don't want it to push a bunch of grass out where we don't own, because it's kind of annoying to have it around there. But I'm trying to grab as much as we can here. I want to grab right up to the road. I don't quite need to go after the road. Just trying to grab right to it, but it's putting a little pile on the road, I guess. Tank says, Robert, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, that's funny. I did see that iDrive. He asked, did anybody see Hawk2's crypto scam? Oops. I did see that. So, does anybody here watch CoffeeZilla? He's basically a crypto scam investigator, I guess I would say, something like that. Definitely an industry plant. Can't say that I have. Okay. Well, he basically investigates all these crypto scams and basically like follows the wallets and sees where the money goes and all that kind of stuff. Or at least the best that he can. And he obviously has other people, not like working for him, but that do this kind of the same thing, like internet investigators basically, that track all these wallets and stuff like that. I watched his coverage on it, and basically what happened was they said nobody within their company sold the currency, right, or whatever whatever it's called, Hawk coin, I think it was, something like that. They're like, nobody here has sold it. But so when they first came out with it, what they did was they had a pre-sale, which basically means they allow people to get in early, and those people cannot sell it for a certain amount of time. Normally there's like a year and a half, or whatever time window. But they allowed all of those people to sell. Whoever got in early was allowed to sell the day it launched. And so obviously all those people that got in early, the price was way up, and they all, like, not all of them, but a whole bunch of them just sold it. So they were like basically friends of friends, is the best way to describe it. Like, oh hey, I know Hawk2's manager, and she can get us this coin if you want some. I can get it for you. And then they give it to they tell their brother, and their brother gets in, and then their cousin, and like basically it's all people that are somewhat like in the know with her somehow, you know, like it might be her manager or her family or her cousins or stuff like that. It's all people that she's like somewhat, like she might not know them herself, but it's like her friend's brother or her friend's cousin or stuff like that, where it's all kind of connected. And so all those people who got in early just started dumping the coin as soon as it was available, like as soon as they launched it pretty much. And so they made like, I mean, I think they said that the Hawk-Tuah girl herself made like $1.8 million. Oops. But they're arguing that she didn't actually make it because she has to pay employees who like created the company in whatever, some third world country, and they have to put all this work in behind the scenes and stuff. So it's like, okay, well, they probably made $1 million or something out of the 1.8. But yeah, I don't know. It's basically a big rug pull. They got a bunch of people to buy in. Everybody who bought in early made money, and then everybody who bought in after the fact, when it actually launched for normal people, they just got burnt. And then they were like, oh, we want to make it right for everybody. So basically what they're saying is they want to get the coin to go back up, right? So it's worth more money to get, like, make those people actually have a worthwhile investment. The only problem with that is if you bring the value up, all the people who didn't dump it are going to start dumping it. All the other people who bought in early, who didn't dump on the first couple of days. So they're kind of just in a no-win situation now. It's just, there's just no good way to get out of it, really. But I don't know, if you guys are interested, definitely check out CopyZilla's videos. He does a really good job covering all that kind of stuff. And obviously he's got way more information than I do. He'll show like the text messages and the phone calls and all this stuff. So yeah, now she can get her rightful home in prison. Did I have a tornado come through here? What? Why is this grass like all... Where'd it go? Right here. It's like all patchy. Part of it didn't grow all the way. What's going on? How is the rolling going? Currently just one mat. We have one single plot of land. So this is our only plot. I feel like I might be able to just go around the edge and make it. You're on the same map in your dedicated server? Very nice. That is cool, Matt. I think, like I said, I played a little bit on the Asian map. But I just felt like this one has so much more details. I don't know, it just seems like this one they put a lot more time into doing this one. That's just how I feel anyways. JJ, why do you stream longer when I get home early? I usually end at 5 or 5:30. It's just a couple minutes past 5:30, so... Marty, hail damage. Oh, it does. Wait, you can't even mow it. Look at that. It just stayed there. Multiplayer server. If so, slide me that code. Combine the fields and cut a yard into the cliffside. Wait. I started with 250,000. Oh, there we go. I missed the first one. I started with 250,000. Got 2 small plots. Combine the fields. Cut into the cliffside. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I was saying yesterday that, like, this save, if I'm playing it in a month from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, Like it's gonna be different because we chopped down all these trees, you know? Like, different than most people's saves is what I'm trying to say. Like we expanded the field all the way back and terraformed and stuff, so it's gonna be kind of a different, I don't know. It's kind of cool you can mess around with stuff like that and make your save different than everyone else's, sort of. Actually, I'm going to go back down this the other way quickly. Let's go... Oops. Go down this way. I should have done this earlier. I thought it'd be easier just to do the edge of the field and not go off of it like I am, just that edge part, but yeah, whatever. Tank Baby can't buddy private server with me and my mom, but if you fancy a co-op dedicated server, I would be up for that, just a different server. Alright, got all the way to the end there. Tank says, oh yeah, for sure, let me know. Hook me up. It's kind of funny that, like, driving over these piles, the deformable terrain stuff where it's moving us all around. Alright, let's get on here. Missed a little bit on the edge here. Let's go back. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll be done after we get this. Okay, JJ, gotta go, buddy. See you all later. Sounds good, Mr. Fox. I think I'll be done in like 2 minutes here. As soon as I am done doing this field. Not even the whole field, I'm just going to do this pass here. We'll be done. So, be right there with you. Time to eat. Bye-bye, Mr. Foxy! I just realized I missed a big part when I looked over to read the chat. There's like a big bump or something that we missed. Alright. Yeah, you can see the big chunk there. So, yeah, if we have enough money, we can start to buy some other fields. Obviously, we still got to pay off our debt, and we're negative currently. Negative, like 390,000? 380? Let's see what we are, negative. Negative 335, that's, I guess, yeah, we paid off 15 grand, and then we went negative. So, finances are not looking good right now, guys. But, alright. I have to go eat, guys. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. If you're interested in checking out Nacho doing some Grand Theft Auto 5 later on, you can stop over there. We'll be back to streaming this probably again on Monday, picking up where we left off. I'm going to give it a quick save so I don't forget. There we go. I have done that before. I remember on FS25 I played like a whole stream, forgot to save, quit out, and then the next time I was like, oh crap, I gotta redo it all. But yeah, hopefully you guys all have a great weekend, and I will see you all again soon.